Okay, everything works as intended. Why am I getting flipped off? I'm not too sure. All right. I'm just gonna wait for anyone to join. I mean, they should be getting pinged if they have the role, right? Let's see. No tips. And Evis. Yeah. Okay. So if they join, they join. If they don't join, it's whatever. What is this language? Pro who is pro and is good at most things because I am pro and stuff, and if you want to meet a pro person, you can meet me because I am pro. It can be hard to understand how pro I am if not pro. What? Okay. All right. Interesting. Meow. I'm so proud of whoever you are. Beautiful. Okay, well, I mean, there's no there's no need to wait. Let's spin the wheel. It's Evis. Beautiful. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I ranked up pretty fast from plat with 70% win rate. That's pretty crazy. I got to rank up to Diamond 2, but after that I have won like 40 to 50% of games. Some of them my fault for tilt queue or something. Also playing Hungry seems to make me play worse. Anyway, things I struggle with, just attack in general. I mean, everyone struggles with attack. It's like, it's nothing crazy. Always the same shit, but that's probably one reason why I should look into attack more often. It might have something to do with team play. It might have something to do with my plan making, and it might be me doing stupid executes I shouldn't do. My stats are pretty much on attack. My stats is much lower on attack as a proof. Okay. Okay, my doors just slammed shut. Okay. That scared me. I think I'm bad at peeking and clearing angles. I think I tried to... I think I too often have the habit of spray and pray. I think I would want to be a little bit more successful on those 50-50 and even 40-60 gunfights. Venting aim frustrations is always necessary for students. Yes. I need to chill out with smokes so that they aren't misplaced. I'm usually not as bad as I am in this VOD. I just want to say that. Precision over speed. I know. This also includes TP, but I think that has more to do with me not having mastered the TP / lineups to use / plays to do. Goals. I don't know, dream goal might be to hit Ascendant next 2 weeks, but honestly that's a bit ambitious if you ask me. But, you know, aim for the stars and land on the clouds, or whatever they say. Think of the ad you can make with me. Hearts of Plat got to Ascendant 1 act with my coaching. I mean, like, I don't want to be doing, like, I don't know what the word is, disingenuous, or, like, dishonest. I don't want to be doing that kind of shit. Like, it's not really cool. Like, whenever other coaches do it, it's like, dude, like, to what extent, like the real question is always, to what extent was it the students' hard work, and to what extent was it the coach that like helped the student, right? Like it's always like very unclear, unless there's like lots and lots of data before the coaching that's presented, and then lots and lots of data after the coaching, right? That's like pretty much the only way to actually do it, like in an honest way, instead of in a clickbaity way. Region EU, I have London and Frankfurt on. Okay, we want to just uncheck Frankfurt unless you have like really bad ping on London. So let's please, let's not play with Frankfurt, thank you. And this is not because of like the stereotypes, but it's because London is just like kind of the easiest server, and you're mostly gonna get like English people. Like there's not gonna be as much like toxicity. Like people say that there's e-daters and shit like that, but that's not really true. It's only true in like silver, pretty much. What I train, aim train using warm up, aim train using warm up. We're aim training for our warm up. Wait. Okay, so warm up and aim training are completely separate things. We don't want to be wait. This sentence just, I don't know, like we need to work on our like grammar and sentence structure. Like what, are we not like in school here? Like what is going on? Watching some sort of videos, but other than that, I'm bad at training. Want to learn some playbook plays on every map / site that I can at least play once a game and get value from. Right now, I often just start somewhere instead of playing where I know it works. Playtime, my free time varies from day to day and week to week, so I have not been able to play consistently, and I think it will keep being that way. Yeah, this is always like a difficult thing. Just like finding time for like a set routine is just not always possible. I personally always struggle with that because there's always shit to do, and there's never like a way to do that shit just in a set period of time every time. So we have our tracker. I don't remember the last time I VOD reviewed. You, am I gonna? Do I speak directly or do I speak indirectly if there's no one in the stream? Okay, so yeah, we're Omen main. We're great on hate. Oh, actually, we don't have that many stats. Let's see, previous acts. Fracture, Lotus, Breeze. Okay, so we're not playing that much. Not much is clear that we're just not playing much, which is it's whatever. Let's just confirm. Yeah, we're almost playing like the bare minimum. Like 30 hours is typically the bare minimum you want to play to like rank up consistently. So yeah, we're not really getting that. Sometimes we're getting like triple that, so it's not the worst. I've seen worse, but yeah, we could definitely maybe work on that. Really depends if we want to prioritize Valorant or not. Yeah, really inconsistent, I can see. Okay, so in general we suck on Abyss. Oh wow, Abyss and Corrode and Pearl. So Pearl is our third worst map overall, and most recently it is still our worst map, at least by this limited data. Let's go back here. Yeah, so we really suck on Pearl on Omen. I was gonna do some more prep for Omen before going into this, but I think it's fine. I don't think it's gonna be anything too crazy. And the Ascendant Lobby question mark. Let's see. Which one was it? 4 weeks ago? Wait. No, it's this one. 19 hours ago. That's the one. Let's see. Let's just make sure. Yeah, I think that's it. I believe. We have a KO. Yeah. Uh, we have a KO. So we're starting defense. Defense is usually pretty easy. This applies to most agents below like Immortal, is you just want to start towards mid. If you're not sure where the enemy is gonna go. Just get guarantees that you get the fastest rotates and you get the fastest retake. On Pearl, retaking on either sides is not too bad, especially if you have like mid control or like you know that no one's mid. Then it's pretty nice. Pretty nice. And even then, it's like, it's not that common to have like lurkers in mid just camping art or like getting ready to swing B-Link on a timing or anything like that. So it's not too bad if we don't have mid control on defense, but we definitely want to be playing fast rotates and just dealing with events as they happen, depending on what happens. So we already can see that we have exceptional win rate on Brimstone. What about recently? Yeah, again, exceptional win rate on Brimstone. Obviously, this might balance out, but like considering our Brimstone has an amazing win rate overall, that leads me to think that maybe this is not like a temporary thing, where maybe Brimstone is an agent we should be playing if we want to hit Ascendant. But we've only played Brimstone once, which is... Oh, there we go. A few more Brimstone games. So we play Brimstone on Fracture, that's fine. I mean, it's not really fine. I think we should be playing Omen on Fracture. Omen is fine on Fracture. Brimstone is slightly better on Fracture, but if you're already an Omen one-trick, you know, or like, yeah, like if you're just maining Omen, then it's gonna make more sense for you to just main Omen on all maps in the game. Maybe apart from Breeze. Maybe. At this point in time, Breeze is a little bit better for orb smokes, so even that might not be really the exception anymore. So definitely not Fracture. Like Fracture, Omen on Fracture is just fine. Like he's good. Like it's a completely different kind of decision to make compared to like if you were to be playing Viper on Icebox. But even if you were playing Viper on Icebox, you'd still want to be playing Omen, because in ranked below high Radiant, it doesn't really make a difference. Like, you're better off just playing your agent masterfully than trying to guess how the fuck to play like a one-off agent on this one map that you're gonna play 1 times out of 7 or less, because we can also factor in like how often the map is not in the active map pool. So, you know, this might be partly why you might be like why players are in general are worse at certain maps, because some maps are out of the rotation, some maps are added into the game, and then those maps are new and people are not used to those maps. But then there's also those maps that maybe are relatively new that get thrown out of the rotation. So it does kind of fuck things in terms of like how well players play on some maps. But okay, so we definitely, in theory, we probably should be playing Brimstone more. In practice, it really depends on what we want to do. Like, if we want to rank up, I would strongly suggest Brimstone just because of the win rate stats, and all of your stats really are just amazing on Brimstone. But maybe it's only on Fracture. Like, if you're only good on Fracture on Brimstone, then that's gonna be a fine decision, I think. It really depends on the context here. Like, why aren't we playing more Brimstone? Okay. One last thing I just want to check. Okay, eco rounds. We suck on ecos, basically. Okay.
In all of you, like I believe in myself.
So we strongly want to prioritize mids. Fast rotations for mids. What are we thinking here? What was that TP?
Hello.
And also, I don't know if a TP can necessarily help us, unless we have like set execute or retake plays for the B site. But if so, our Sova's dead. Okay, so again, we're starting like super passively. We don't really need to.
I don't see anyone B.
Quiet on it.
We can push up just a little bit.
Box on B.
What is your KO doing? Oh my god. Yeah, so like already, like if we started mid, we'd be able to rotate much faster. This is just not it for the early rounds. You have no idea where the enemy's gonna go. You have no reads. You have nothing, basically. It's an even playing field, and because it's an even playing field, in theory, the enemy should be as likely to go B as they'd be to go A. We don't need to be shifting here. We just need to go play with the team. We're up numbers. The only way we lose if we don't get some necessary trades.
One enemy remaining.
But because we were so slow on the rotate, yeah, maybe holding mid doors is like fine, but at this point I'd be gone out. I would not be turning away from mid.
He's swap fake. Can be fake. Be careful. Let him plant. Planting game.
But yeah, sticking together is fine. It's just whenever you are on this like really late rotate and all of your teammates are stacked on the B side and you're not really rotating quickly enough to support them in any trades or in any fights, it's usually better to just cancel that plan in entirety. You need to be kind of flexible here where like since it kind of makes no sense to try and catch up with your teammates if they're, you know, if all the fights are gonna happen quickly anyway, especially on like a pistol round like this, then the next thing for you to do is just like chill, control some space, maybe like gamble, like not necessarily control space, but like you want to gamble the bomb site essentially, and the enemy will most likely, you know, in like 99% of cases, if you were like dug out right now, the enemy in 99% of cases would not expect you and you would just win the round. But as things stand, you might get isolated here. You might get some you might get like a 1v1 here. He could be in the smoke. He could be anywhere at this point in time. Now we know where he is. We need to...
1 HP. 1 hit.
Okay, we're playing for the cheese defuse. Okay. Still, you know, like, you're not really... You don't really have a hold of these rounds. Like, it was basically too late for you to rotate at that point in time. Like, when you were, like, holding mid doors, it's too late. Like, at that point in time, it doesn't really matter where you are. Like, when you think about it in the grand scheme of things, like, where you are isn't really helping. Like, your rotate, it's completely pointless because your teammates are already gonna deal with the fights, and if they deal with the fights, and let's say some enemies cancel the hit, they stop committing to the fights, and they run away. Where are they gonna go? They're gonna go A. They're probably not gonna go through arts. How often are you gonna see the enemies fighting B, and then going through mid to art for like a slightly faster rotate to A? You're not often gonna see that in these lower ranks. Especially because players are like scared of unknown map areas. So if they don't have mid control, they're gonna be like, oh, there could be an enemy there. Let's just take the safer route through our spawn, through into A main, into the A site. So that's like usually what's gonna happen, and it's gonna happen in your own games as well, and it's most likely has been happening in your own games on Pearl and on other maps. So we need to be kind of aware of that. That they are going to be slow on their rotate, and they're probably not going to take mid. We can just gamble the A side if we're like so slow on the rotate. There's nothing else for us to do besides just intercept the enemy on their next probable move. If their probable moves are fighting your teammates, all of your teammates on the B side, you're probably going to have B side on lockdown. It would be ideal for you to be with them so that you can fully guarantee that they don't kill all of your teammates. But because you were too late, again, committing to the other side instead and just playing some ratty spots would be completely fine. Like we're just in our own head here because no one's playing that much differently. It's all a gradient. It's all a gradient. And if it's low ascendant, then again it's even more so just gonna be slightly more difficult. Like when we think about it in terms of like other games, like some solo games, you're basically like going from medium difficulty to like medium high difficulty. So like like medium, if it goes like, let's say it goes easy, let's just say it goes like beginner, easy, medium, hard, and very hard. You're now on hard, but like it's not hard, it's just like slightly harder. Okay, anti-eco we're playing, but the enemy did get plant money, so playing the Marshal is not really... Or is it the Marshal? That is the Marshal. What the fuck? Yeah, we can't really prey on the enemy not buying shields. Good reposition. Now we cannot be ADSing. We... Okay.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, this is fine. Your teammate is peeking. You're blinding for them. That was fine. I would have gotten the Outlaw. Like, it's not guaranteed that the enemy wouldn't use the plant money to buy shields.
Good. Analyze, then improve.
Especially since it's not like a high rank. Welcome. Okay, so we're starting towards mid, hopefully, and that's gonna be fine. Starting here is fine. Playing off the Killjoy alarm bot would be perfect. Your teammate is peeking. That's so bad. Okay. Yeah, I just realized they were peeking. Shit. Is there anything we can do about that? Because that is awful from your waylay. Like, okay, so the enemy is gonna have full weapons. If the enemy is gonna have stronger weapons, it's gonna make sense, I think, for you to also aggress mid with your waylay. Like, it doesn't matter that you're technically separated. Like, if you swing doors and your waylay is trying to push up, it's gonna be nice if you could have like a hold of shops. Or whatever it's called, market shops. This is good, this is good. Perfect. Ooh. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I think if we peeked mid doors with the Spectre, you know, we could have died there. This is also fine. I don't know why I'm watching this. Okay, we have lots of money. We're just clicking off the shop menu. Okay, yeah. They have Brimstone ults. It's more likely that with the Brimstone ult they would go towards the A sides. It's not 100% likely, but yeah, you can kind of lean towards A because they have Brimstone ults. This is fine, but again, it's a pretty passive position. I would at least try jump spotting art. This is fine though. Let's try the Skydog. Ooh. Okay. So you're actually fine here. You're fine here. Wait. What the fuck are we smoking? Why are we smoking that? That's a smoke for the enemy. Okay, so you may have just indirectly killed your waylay. Let's see. Do we kill our waylay here indirectly? Let's see. Is our waylay dead? Oh, you just joined at the perfect moment. Beautiful. Yeah, this is very interesting. So, okay, is that where they're gonna die now? The enemy is just bad. Okay, now they die. Never mind. I basically called it. Okay, I basically called it. Like that smoke gave the enemy a bit of comfort. You are really joining this stream at the perfect moment. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. The beast. This is just wonderful. Okay, so now we know that the enemy Phoenix has this ability called flashes. So now we can actually just not push up and stay where we are. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do here apart from trying to make some kind of play happen, but this is why just moving out into the open is not the best idea. Instead, we want to try and get that kill on art, and then we try making something happen, because we have no info. The enemy could peek us at any moment. Yeah, there's like some enemies trying to fight towards B-Link, but they're equally as likely to go art. So we need to be a bit more careful here on the timings. If you wanted to cross to connector, the way you want to do it is to basically avoid that flash angle and to avoid the enemy peak. And to avoid the enemy peak, we want to Pearl. You want to route like to this wall, essentially. You route to the wall, and then you're in an off angle that the enemy most likely will not like be ready for, basically. But if you stand out in the open, that's basically like where the enemy's crosshairs are gonna be, because they're gonna be crosshair placing for this angle, right? So we just want to be avoiding those lines of sight. And the teleport is just the cherry on top. It's good that we do try to get away, but yeah, we just should be... We should be a bit more careful. Like, the enemy could literally explode art at any second. We do not know what they're gonna do because we lost mid. Losing mid is fine if you're gonna defend it. So like, if you're gonna be art and you're gonna be jump spotting art, getting ready to like counter the enemy utility with your own utility, then it's fine to like not have mid. Oh, okay. This is good. This is okay. This is great. Pushing A, you smoke. That's good. They're ulting. They're probably committing. There's probably just one mid. It's probably just chamber mid. Chamber is probably art. If it's a fast timing, chamber is probably art. Probably not. Yeah. It's all A.
Spike planted.
I don't know what we're clearing.
I've got your trail.
Okay. Now we can use blinds and we can push up. Okay, there's a flash. We have blind, we have abilities. We can use utility for retake. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Now we have to peek. Oh. Okay, good ass trades. Decent utility.
One enemy remaining.
But you did lose. Unlucky. I think I would just try and time my blind with my teammates here, so... Because your teammates are still not quite ready to swing off the blind. They're not quite ready to swing off it. Like, I would wait until they're basically, like... Like, basically where your Killjoy is. Like, just a few steps behind the Killjoy, this would be fine. Like, this kind of line here. Because now they'd be fully ready to swing from any angles. But right now, your KO is still too far. It's mostly just you and your Killjoy. You're at gun's disadvantage, so it's really important to get these timings down. But your Killjoy's got really good aim, so they trade you out really well.
One enemy remaining.
Unfortunately, because in general players are going to be pretty slow on these retakes, you do have to pay attention to the Brimstone ults. But now we know that the Brimstone has lineups, so now we know what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to be flanking.
No time, no time. Bonus.
So it's not completely bad. We know that now we have to be flanking because the Brimstone has lineups. If we're going to be slow on these retakes because it's solo queue ranked or whatever it is. Was it solo queue? Yeah. Wait, who were you talking to in party then? Is it even the same game? Yeah, it is.
Don't overthink it. Placing alarm bot.
Okay, I love this. I love this position because it's really strong.
At least 2 on A.
Wait,
I have ults, we can.
that's a bug, right? What's going on with the Brimstone ult?
Yeah, they're gonna go A.
Oh, he didn't use his ult. Okay, he did not use his ult. Okay. Shit.
I have T as well.
So we didn't even bait out the ult.
Fuck, I'm dead.
Okay, now we need to get ready for Flood. We cannot just give up the bomb site. We need to push up.
Planted.
What the hell is that smoke?
No, it's... Oh.
Your waylay is brain dead. So that smoke does actually work. So if there's a fucking chamber trip, the smoke works because she can just swerve around this corner here, and the trap is gonna get is gonna reveal, but it's not gonna get triggered. So that's still better than like
Yeah, sure.
Initiated.
not doing the flank.
Direkt weer gewoon negative time.
You have a judge here. I would be jingling. That's good. That's good. You have a vandal. You have a vandal. You have a vandal. Brimstone has lineups. Brimstone has lineups. No, why don't you pick up the vandal?
140 Brim. There we go.
We have a vandal. We have a vandal.
Good take, good take.
I guess we're just like a shotgun one trick, huh? Oh, look, we can't have afford the vandal now. Fuck. Yeah, no, after your team is defused, there's no real need to go for kills. The enemy's economy is still pretty strong. Hurting it probably wouldn't do much. You probably can only get like one there, so it's not really worth it compared to just getting a vandal.
You want to play? Let's play.
I mean, it's whatever, really.
Oh, so you can take me?
Sorry, what?
Straight up.
This is good, this is good. I mean, now you're gonna get spammed behind the box, because
2 mid and 3 on.
you're just getting baited. Okay, you need to blind, I think. You need to blind after contact, after your waylay's contact. Ooh, that's scary. This is so scary, yeah.
50 on.
Once you're in that position, it's kind of difficult getting out of it, first of all, and it's really difficult to play it, especially with a weaker weapon. Especially because you're kind of forced to gamble that the enemy isn't gonna wallbang you behind that box. So what you really have to do is you have to ask your waylay to like re-peek art on contact, and then you swing off them, or you ask them to hold art for you so that then you can blind. That's it, pretty much. Pearl allows you to basically play off your teammate's contact a lot. So what that means is when you are behind the box, fuck it, I'm just gonna use a random agent. When you're behind the box and you have a teammate, like let's say here somewhere, doesn't really matter where, they're gonna take that first contact on the enemy, and because they're gonna be now looking this way, that's kind of a good timing for you to peek and kill them. But alternatively, because you have utility and because there could be multiple enemies behind this enemy, the good thing to do is blind. So, no faves. Okay, interesting. Blinds. This blind is massive. It does cover like this entire lane here, pretty nicely. So, this completely denies like the enemy vision, so you can totally get like 1 or 2 kills here, guaranteed. As long as the enemy doesn't spam you behind the box. That's the main thing.
Smoke connector.
Excuse me.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, this is fine, but I would at least try and have like a ghost.
They smoked mid. I don't know why.
I think
A.
In a flash.
I'm taking job.
It's a fake smoke, I guess.
Joke's over.
okay, it's gotta be it's a just fast flank. Fast flank is like the only thing you can do with your gun.
No fucking way.
They know us.
Yeah, I mean,
Omen.
Spike planted.
I mean, okay, so okay, so I'm very sorry, but you did not have to give away your position. The enemy only knows that there's one person flanking them. So the typical pattern on double flanks is you just bait your waylay, or your waylay baits you. So some kind of comms could have helped here. Some kind of comms could have helped if, for example, you expected the enemy chamber to have a trip for flank so that you could smoke it ahead of time. We didn't do that either, but it's whatever. Obviously, best possible play here would be to smoke the chamber trip, and then either bait or be baited, because you still can't really expect to win this round. This is really important here. You need to get a kill. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. My doors keep slamming from the wind. Okay.
Shadows
Player standing.
3 to 5. Phoenix.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is just the shotgun's nerf. This is the shotgun's nerf, dude. You cannot be moving. Or were you moving? Wait. We have the shooting arrow graph, so we can actually see.
3 to 5. Phoenix.
Yeah, we were kind of moving. This is so sad. Yeah, no, so this is like a kind of a jet kind of executes type thing that you can do, where like you smoke topside and then you just like dash into topside, or in Elman's case, you teleport onto topside. We are playing shotguns because we have no money and we keep forcing. Which is like, it's fine to force if you're gonna be good at those weapons, but like, for example, like when I force Stinger, I'm kind of fine against like Vandals. Like, it's pretty easy in Valorant to like find those close range fights, so like it's fine. I don't know if I would use shotguns anymore. I think we might have like an outdated habit here. Like, again, we're super passive. Like, didn't we literally talk about the one way that you can throw here on the boxes? Like, the Stinger is definitely, like, relatively speaking, it is in a better position, like, up the kind of weapon ladder kind of thing, like weapon power level thing. But I don't really know, because like shotguns are meant to be like super close range weapons, but the Stinger is basically that. Like, you can kill, like, it's weird, but you can definitely kill enemies from further away than the Spectre. Actually, not anymore. That's also old information. So now, yeah. So no. So as things stand, yeah. Spectre and Stinger
I've got your trail.
are probably gonna be more consistent picks, especially Stinger. Oh, yes, we're on the edge of the boxes. Beautiful. Yes, yes,
One enemy remaining.
perfectly played. I mean, this specific scenario was perfectly played. Let's just get that clear.
Spike down A.
Yeah, this was cool.
Wow, my.
That was really nice. Yeah.
Gun here.
We didn't smoke their peak. Yeah.
If you're not a good shot today, don't worry. There are other ways to be useful.
Can I get your sheriff, Sova?
Like, well,
It's good because the enemy is gonna be pre-aiming you. It's pretty easy to get isolated. Like, Waylay is like out here, so this is basically a 1v1 fight. This is basically a 1v2 fight. Like, if you stay here, it's a 1v2, basically. So dropping was completely fine. Like, your Waylay is not gonna trade you here. And we did not abandon. We did not abandon our Waylay. I don't know if you saw that, but we peaked as our Waylay peaked. So that kill was guaranteed.
Spike down A.
And like, we're not abandoning her. What do you mean?
Good. Wow, my bad.
Oh wow. The beer is really good. What the hell? I did not expect that. It's ginger beer, so it literally tastes of ginger, but that's good.
Can I get your sheriff, Sova?
Oh wow. What's the percentage on that? What is the percentage? Where does it say the percentage?
I'm gonna kill someone with it.
It doesn't say the alcohol content. Is that legal? Okay, I mean, like, can we like flank or something? Like,
Nice shots.
we have omen smokes. We can totally flank. Like, we can't hear anything mid. We have alarm bot for art. Like, why not take timing now?
Careful, there's a gap in this map.
You're too late to intercept art now, but you're
okay, no one.
fine if you
What-
flank.
What the fuck? For me.
Okay. So we kind of need to push now. Ooh.
Same spot.
One is good. We can smoke. We can smoke. We can smoke. Okay, so now we can smoke. Like, it's just kind of this reactive kind of thing where after a kill we can do something usually. Like, dude, this shit is gonna, like, it's gonna twist the enemy's nipples. Okay, like, the enemy's nipples are gonna get so twisted if you do this. Like, or maybe something like that, you know? Just so that you can, like, see if they come out of the smoke here. And essentially, like, you can be in the smoke, avoiding the spams, or you can be... like, outside of the smoke, holding this line here for the cross. Like, you might get spammed, so, maybe something like this would be better. You know, it's like it's for you to figure out. I'm not the coach. I'm just the backseater.
Faking, it's a fake, Chamber's coming back.
But yeah, repositioning the shops is gonna be really good now.
One
Oh,
nice job.
really lucky. But now reposition shops. No. So these players are shit. So what you need to do now is kind of sit in this corner maybe or something, and just listen up for footsteps. And you probably get another kill. Like, it's greedy, but it's not at the same time because you're low HP. So yeah, you can play with the teammates, but at the same time, it's really consistent to just go on a flank after they pass, or if you hear nothing, it's valuable information to your teammates. But now, are they really going B? We don't know, right? Or are they going A?
Safely go ahead.
Or are they flanking us? Now we don't really know. Like, what's happening now? What is happening?
30 seconds left.
We're trusting our Sova to win a 1v2.
I'm on A.
Our Sova does not know how to wallbang that. He's not me, I'm sorry.
Smoke's on A.
He's not getting a kill there.
10 seconds left.
Oh, please! Snow! No! What are we? An idiot sandwich! We're a fucking idiot sandwich. That's what we are. Oh my god. Okay. So, why not TP on top? Why not blind? Just pretend the blind is in the right direction. Why not blind this? Why not TP on top? And then just literally the planter's head is gonna be visible here through the smoke. So you just get a 1v1 on the planter. Have you thought about that? The planter's head will be visible. They have to get off the spike if they don't want to die. So we just teleport. Do we have teleport? We have teleport! What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude. Have you heard of an Omen player who has teleports? Because I haven't. Like, is that... Yeah, no, like, Omen is not known for, like, teleporting. Right? Yeah, teleport on top. Yeah, it's always the solution, actually. It's always the solution. I think one of our target goals will be to teleport on top of things. I think if there's a top, there's a hop. There's I'll think of a rhyme or something. Also, what the fuck is the alcohol content of this ginger beer? It doesn't fucking say. I hate this. Like, whenever they like give units, like, I can't read the fucking units. I'm sorry, I'm not a nerd. Like, what are the units? Why are we giving me units instead of percentage? Give me percentage, bro. Please. This is the one format. It's the one unit I understand, which is percentage, not like fucking 4.7 units or whatever the fuck it is. There is no units here. There's literally not a single measurement. Like, is this just alcohol-free beer? It doesn't say that. It does not say it's alcohol-free. It doesn't say anything. Okay. Yeah, so this is like, you win. If you lose the round now,
Good job.
like, you're 1 HP. If you lose the round now, it's on you. Okay. I don't know why they got...
Let's go left side.
Left.
Why did they get... Oh, it's because he's getting scanned, so you can get wallbanged. Okay. So instead your Sova won the round for you. Instead it was because of your Sova. Like,
Let's go left side.
brother.
Yeah, there.
That's not how you wallbang it! I'm dead. Bro just tried to hurt a wall. A bunch of bricks.
Gonna fall back here.
Okay. We need to help our waylay. We need to bait... Okay. I'll just re-swing with waylay.
Yeah, close to the left. Why not?
No. Oh my god. Actually, this is good. This is good. This is good. I mean, now it could be bad. You lost the timing. You lost the timing. No.
Can you smoke here?
Spike down A.
Why not?
Okay, so I love... So, first of all, we probably could have held here before smoking. We could have held art before we smoked. We were kind of just baiting our waylay. I know that she has an escape, but we can still maybe get another kill. After the waylay. Teleports away. Otherwise, this is great. This is great. Like pushing into the smoke because there's like Killjoy alarm bot in the smoke. This is fucking awesome. But we hear the enemy spraying. Their recoil is gonna be all over the place. Because their recoil is gonna be all over the place. You can literally... Okay. So we need to mentally prepare for this enemy that's spraying, and for this enemy that's been spraying and reloading. Did they spray? That enemy sprayed. That enemy. So we already know that there's an enemy here and here. If we're blinding the right, we need to be looking to the left. The enemies on the right are not priority because they're going to be blinded. So the left is priority here. So our crosshair placement needs to be on the left. And then we just win, basically. Instead, we commit to a spray on an enemy that's blind. Like, brother. If an enemy cannot shoot you, you do not shoot the enemy until you make sure that other enemies are not dead that might not be blind. Like an enemy on the left instead of the right. That's kind of the target priority here. So, like, we're, you know, obviously, like, if we make this play, if we do this play again, which we should, like, doing it once is not enough. Like, we need to do it again so that next time we can be more mindful of these things. And the next time, once we're more mindful, maybe we get a little bit further, you know, maybe we do get like a kill or two from the blind.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. Good job.
Stupid.
Also in the beats with the eye emoji. Oh my god.
Last round before the switch.
If you're not
And also, just never commit to sprays if you're gonna be peeking multiple enemies. You like moving is just so much better. Like, it's like if you're close to an enemy, run and gunning is like optimal even. Like if you're like point blank range with the enemy, run and gunning is great because the enemy is less likely or the enemy is not going to be run and gunning you as often as you are going to be run and gunning the enemy in those like really close range engagements. So you're constantly going to have the movement advantage, or consistently going to have the movement advantage. I'm not saying to run and gun in that scenario, but if you were a bit closer to the enemy, perhaps because you wouldn't have crouch sprayed instantly as you exited the smoke, then yeah, maybe you would have been close enough to that Phoenix to where you could have just fucked him up with the fact you have a stronger weapon in the first place.
doing a thing.
Focus on me.
But instead we just allowed ourselves to be a pretty easy target.
No one B, no one B, no one B. It's fake, no one B.
He just had a stare down battle with the sky dog. Oh my god, he just said like, okay, good morning, sir. Good morning, gentlemen.
You want to play? Let's play.
They're low ascendants, so it's like, it's basically diamond. What? 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 Okay. Brother in Christ. Brother, child in Christ.
Play. You want to play?
Great. Great, amazing kill. Great. I love that. I love it. I love it.
Play.
But you know what? You know what I don't love? What I don't love is that we're assuming there's no enemies art, first of all, and second of all, yeah, there's no need for that TP. Third of all, why don't we paranoia something? Like, actually stop the enemy push. A single smoke doesn't necessarily stop the enemy push. The enemy could ignore the smoke and just push out, and in 2 seconds, they would be on your waylay's ass and then on your ass. Just even if this omen wasn't here. Oh look, they are on your waylay's ass. Okay. So look, it is an ascendant lobby. Because they're actually pushing. So yeah, you... Wow, okay. So guess what? To deny the enemy push, you need to use your fucking paranoia. Surprise, surprise. Because smokes just deny the line of sight. But paranoia is what denies vision in entirety. So if they push, they're dead. Or brain dead. Or dead and brain dead. At the same time. I usually don't want to start with the TP. If he was to start towards arts... If he was to start towards art, this would be fine. Maybe peeking a deeper line would also be fine. Deeper line as in this, basically. If he gets skydogged, you know, maybe think of something, you know, maybe have your waylay with you, maybe you can like destroy the skydog with the operator or some shit. If you get sky flashed, you should be able to TP away into safety pretty easily in like 1 second from this position. Let's see. Yeah, like, because you really don't need to peek far here for a potential kill. Is Evis good with playing aggressive? As most players in the game, he's just not comfortable with it. Like, he needs to get more experience in, like, doing those set plays. So, like, if we have a smoke here, like, there's just one of those things. Like, if we have a smoke here, and we're pushing into the smoke, maybe because we have the best timing for it, or there's a Killjoy alarm bot giving us info that there's no one in the smoke, then if we want to push this, great. Doesn't matter if we die, because what matters is that we learn. If we learn, then next time we won't die, and the next time we're gonna get infinitely more value. You know, if we get 1 kill at first, 1 kill is great. But if we die after that, okay, maybe not so great. But if we do this play again, next time we get 2 kills. Well, now we just doubled our value. Now we're like 2 times more likely, or infinitely more likely to win the round, even if we die. So, and what if you do the play a third time? Let's say a third time you notice that actually you're not sending your blind that far into this angle here. So maybe we're doing it like something like this instead of like this. In which case, actually, yes, maybe we should be doing the blind like this, right? Or maybe we should be doing the blind something like this. I don't fucking know. Just depends on like where you notice that you're dying from, you know, because there's this entire area here that's not blinded if you blind like this. But if you blind like this, then this area here is not blinded. So it depends on like how you want to play it. Enemies that are close, if they're nearsighted, they can still see you, right? When you peek them. So it's not really that crazy of an advantage if you peek them here as they're nearsighted, because they're gonna see you. You're gonna be close enough to where they're probably gonna see you. Especially if they're tucked behind the box instead of like swinging you from the back wall. So yeah. So like the more times we try to play, the more times we should notice what's going wrong. And then we should be adjusting things, you know, whether it's crosshair placement, where we send the utility, or how we route out of the smoke, you know. The routing in this case is fine, right? In this case it's fine. We have our back against the wall. We can kind of come out here. We should be able to see if there's an enemy like close left of us. So it's fine. It's fine. Isn't it bad to push with up? We basically have an appropriate escape ability for that. particular peak. Like, we're not peeking far here. Like, this is literally as far as we want to peek. So, if we get sky flashed or something, we can still TP away. No problem whatsoever. And then, like, we should be able to do this full blind, basically. So, yeah. And even if we get blinded, here's the thing. If an enemy does blind this, we can still take a shot. And if we take a shot from this angle, there's a good chance the enemy's been swinging with the flash. So we might just get a kill here at the same time. If the enemy is late on the swing, then again, we should be fast enough to just escape. But, you know, if you notice that actually the way the enemy is playing it is, like, really tight. So they're, like, properly playing off their flashes. Which should happen towards, like, high ascendants, at least. Maybe low immortal, at least. Then, if they're playing off their flashes really tightly and you can't get away with this shit, then, yeah, like, have a teammate with you just in case. But, you know, it's about developing the experience. Like, is the enemy playing this area of the map optimally? If yes, you need to take extra precautions. If no, there's shit you can get away with. Twitch has emojis, yay! I don't know what that emoji is, but okay. Beautiful flash. On B? I mean, op is better on B in general. But, you know, we don't want to be predictable. So, like, even though maybe we started one round on B, you know, next round we should still probably go elsewhere. Like, the enemy knows that we probably are going to be upping on B, right? So next time, maybe we want to go elsewhere.
40, what the fuck?
Spike planted.
Hey, we have ult.
Tiger's text is gigantic because he's the mod, and he's been playing with settings, it seems. Hero, you've always been mod. Okay. So, this is where I have a bit of prep. Wait, you can't ban me, what the fuck? Stop the stream and ban him. Okay, stream stop. So this is where I have a bit of prep. So, how many hard sentinels does the enemy have? How many hardcore sentinels does the enemy have? Let's see. Not a sentinel, weak sentinel, not a sentinel, not a sentinel, not a sentinel. Conclusion, we rush the A site 3 rounds in a row, and then we fake something, anything, doesn't matter. The enemy will over-rotate. This is maybe where I can show the playbook I've been making based on, where is it? I don't have it here. Where did I send it? Where the fuck did I send it? Oh, here. Okay, so this is really simple. Like, if enemy has less than 2 hardcore sentinels, pushing the B site, completely fine. Probably the best option. If the enemy has 2 or more hardcore sentinels, so that being like Cypher, Killjoy, Deadlock, Sage, then we can't really push the A site or the B site directly. They're gonna fuck us up, probably. So we need to push mid, you know, split push something, kill someone, take out some sentinel utility so that the enemy is forced to, like, get info on the map areas. Like, if there's like a Killjoy alarm bot in B link, we want to destroy the Killjoy alarm bot and then maybe go towards the A site, you know, stuff like that. Because more like defaulty things, because Like, what are we gonna do? You know, like if we want to rush something, we can't really rush it if there's just gonna be a deadlock wall or a sage wall in our way every single time, and then sage slows on top of that, deadlock graph nets on top of that. So yeah, it's usually not gonna be a good push if we just do it like 5-manning directly. You know, we want to kind of avoid the utility a little bit. Who's the best aimer? Dude, I don't really look at aim. Like, I look at aim in deathmatch VOD reviews. It's just easier for me to separate it, honestly. Like, I know that coaches like Worthy TV do it, like, during those live VODs where they will kind of pay attention to everything, but, like, I don't have that kind of fucking expertise where I can just see everything with my fucking third eye. No, dude, I need to, like, focus on, like, you know, specific shit so that, you know, I don't get fucking overwhelmed.
This round I will smoke here and here.
Turret out.
Just watch out.
Can we wait for my
Dude.
Smoke like this.
You're gonna make me spit out my amazing root beer. Ginger beer.
Wait for my drop, please.
Actually, it is a root beer. No? Ginger is a root.
It's right here. Enemies.
So, like, we need to... Like, this is fine. Like, the only reason we want to push the A site instead of the B site is because the A site is slightly better on pistols if the enemy has no sentinels. But it's slightly better because we can kind of contact up a little bit faster compared to all this, you know, this long, narrow corridor that we're scaling up, which, you know, it does give the enemy a bit more time to rotate to the B site. But, yeah, this is still fine. Like, if we're just fast, it's fine. We want to push up now. What the fuck are these smokes? We're... Okay. Are these... I'm not too sure about these smokes. I'll be honest. I think they're fine. I think... Let me think. Because So this resembles the split smoke. So, because this resembles the split smoke, I think you need to teleport into that smoke, basically. You need to teleport where your waylay is. Which is fine, your waylay is there, so it's fine. This is also fine, this is perfect. Oh! Okay. We're a bit lost here, but what's that? I screamed. I got surprised. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a Labubu Phoenix. When we are clearing, when we're pushing out of smokes, we want to make sure that we're kind of against the back wall, so that we can slice kind of this way. If we slice this way, like we can see all the way here, all the way like that. If you like flick like that, like you're gonna see that, like if you're executing smokes, it's kind of the same concept as when entering smokes. When you're like, you have your gun barrel sideways and you enter a smoke, it's kind of the same way. It's kind of the same thing. I like to crouch in these kinds of moments as well, because if there is an enemy right here next to me as I'm swinging out, they're gonna headshot me. So I want to be crouching or spamming crouch as I exit. This way, also at the same time, does counter the fact that there could be someone on this line of sight here. Also just holding you head level. So this lets you kind of react. But we don't really need to be pushing that. That's the thing. Like after that, we heard, was it our KO or was it an enemy back holes? I'm not too sure, but after this teleport, we can just chill. Like, we're low HP. Overheating is not gonna do us any good. We just want to wait, basically. We want to wait for our teammates to maybe push out because we're all alone. Instead, we're just, again, like, complete lack of, like, technique when pushing out of the smoke. Like, we're aiming into a wall where there could literally be an enemy to the right of us here. Like, we're leaving ourselves like extremely exposed with like 50 million angles the enemy could be in front of us or behind us that they could focus up in. But notice how late the Phoenix even noticed you. So like, if you did just clear the, if you did just like clear the entire spot, that would have been awesome. This kind of clear would also be fine. I should probably have Valorant booted for this, but I'm not prepared. No fucking way this is root beer. Is ginger a root? It's a root! It's root beer! It's root beer! Oh my god. It's root beer.
Last player standing.
It's a root beer. Root beer. Root beer. Root beer. It's a root beer. Good smoke. Good smoke. Good ass smoke. The brimstone's gonna push.
I'm gonna jump.
What the fuck is that TP? What the fuck?
One more. Let's try that. Nice, good job.
I get the idea. I get the idea, but the reason this TP is bad here is because you can't shoot. Like, the enemy's gonna be staring right at you. You cannot shoot them back. It's fine to let your teammates wide swing and then you narrow swing, or you wide swing and your teammates narrow swing. It's gonna accomplish the same thing.
Gobi. Hey.
Being tired is optional.
I'm gonna arrow close.
Scanning ahead.
Don't miss me too much.
Good smoke.
Deploying drone.
Okay, we're pushing. Let's go. Beautiful. Go, 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 go.
Placing
One
swarm
flower.
grenade. Swarm grenade.
Nah. You're baiting your KO so hard right now. This is not good. This is What are we holding? What are we holding?
Killed my
One flank, one flank.
swarm grenade out.
Like we need to hold something, you know?
I believe.
One enemy remaining.
But that's okay.
Jump.
Pretty normal round.
Can we play mid again?
I would have just used Paranoia on something, but
Gobi.
it's fine.
Sure.
Like, again, the enemy has no hard senti, so we just need to be rushing shit.
Phoenix
Right
rotated,
here.
through mid.
Good comms, good comms. I love that. Not from you, but from your teammates.
Can you hold? Give us spec. I'm gonna take spec. Can you hold here?
Gotcha, bro.
Just smoke that. Not that. Ah, that's fine too. That's also fine. It's not about smoke. It's just it needs to be more flush.
Oh,
One side, one on.
Spike down
one top
B.
mid, one top mid.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Both B.
Free Phantom. Both B. You wait for your Sova, and then you can do some kind of execute.
Yeah.
You have lots of time, so you can chill, but
Can I door close CT?
Yeah, we have time.
okay.
On mid.
I
Maybe
mean,
you can go here.
very late flank, but
Not together? Ah, it's still
It's
late.
okay. It's
yeah, you just need to bait him. But I hope you'll bait him. I hope you.
30 seconds left.
Okay, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be a nice peak here. High low peak, beautiful. Oh, wait, the Sova might have it. No. Oh, we gave away our position again.
Last player standing.
is so sad.
Should take spec.
Where's Spike? Yeah, so we shouldn't have given away our position, first of all. Second of all, we're just a bit too slow to make a decision. If we did the flank just a little bit faster, or if we pushed up something a little bit faster, because we stood in this spot here for way too long. Like this spot here, like we could have walked up to here, like we're just not doing anything. Like we could have flanked way earlier, like just to give a bit of perspective. From here, could have knifed out all the way out here in like 15 seconds. No problem. Or a little bit longer than that, but let's see how long it took us.
Maybe you can go here. Omen.
Just wait till I finish.
Both
So here, we can commit to some kind of decision. I know we're waiting for our Sova, but we can still do something, like flank or whatever the fuck. Like, it's fine. It's fine. We don't necessarily have to stay with our Sova here, because there's like lots of timings to be had here. Like maybe we can get into this corner here to the left of our crosshair. In which case, if an enemy Phoenix pushes out, he's gonna be looking this way. So even if he flashes and you get blinded, he's not gonna be looking at you. So you just get a free kill. That's kind of one idea basically. And your Sova is gonna be distracting the Phoenix at the same time. So you basically get a guaranteed trade here. And if both of them were to swing, if both Phoenix and Chamber were to swing, you'd have both. You'd have both kills secured in that kind of case. Instead, let's see. It's 1 minute 5. 1 minute 5.
Just wait till I finish.
So to get to this spot, it took us over 40 seconds. Or let's just say 40 seconds. It took us 40 seconds. It took us almost triple the time it should have taken us. Like on an optimal timing. Like double the time would have been fine. Like we just need to... Just we're way too slow, dude. I know that like we had plenty of time, but we don't have infinite time, you know? And here again, giving away our position is not great.
Last player standing.
Us not refragging the Sova is also not great. You see him jumping it through the wall. That's kind of your job to then trade him. And after that,
One enemy remaining. 10 seconds left.
you have smokes. But like, because we had no time in the first place, because we took our time, we took 40 seconds. We wasted 40 seconds doing nothing, then... Yeah, not 40 seconds, but like 30, like 25, 20, around 20, 25 seconds were wasted, definitely. And this is the kind of example where time
That works.
is clearly precious. Like, even though we have lots of time, we cannot just use it for nothing, basically.
Ready. Scanning ahead.
Cover going out.
Okay, good smoke.
Shadows traveling.
Slightly bad smoke. If you place the smoke like that, the enemy could peek here and kind of isolate themselves from main. And they could kill anyone who's pushing out onto the bomb side, and then they could just fall back because they're covered from main. So that's something to watch out for. And it's the same here. It's the exact same idea here, where this smoke is meant to cover this spot here, because if it doesn't cover that spot, let's say you smoke like that, if it doesn't cover this spot, well, now they can peek here, get a kill, or they can just hold here and wait for one of your brain dead teammates to just push towards secret, and they just get a free kill here, and they can fall back, no problem, really. Like, they can totally fall back. Like, they have the opportunity to kind of swerve around this piece of cover. So
One drop. One drop.
yeah, we need to push out. I don't know if that blind was necessary, but so these are very premature smokes here. Like, we're still smoked off. We can't push that. Like, if we're smoked off and the enemy smoke is gonna be up for so long, we're just wasting our smoke's duration. Not to mention that, yeah, they have a brimstone molly, and like, had we just waited, it wouldn't have been so bad. Our Waylay has her teleport, so she can always get out. It's not too bad. She's like, she's not a duelist that commits, that has to commit to the bomb sites. So,
One drop. One drop.
and she did come out. Like, obviously, like, it's a pretty normal fucking Waylay player. So, like, of course they're gonna teleport out. It's like, we just wasted our smokes, I think. Let's see. Yeah, like, our smokes are gone. Our smokes are gone now.
80 skybind.
It's not great. If you want to come out, so let's say that next time we do wait for the smokes. If you want to come out, just do just do the smoke here. Do the smoke here or here, you know, or something like that, just so that you can swing out and maybe get a trade onto backside from top of the vending machine. Very simple. You can just swing out, get this trade, maybe flick onto another enemy over here, and it's gonna be fine. I think actually I'll do this instead. I think with smokes up, this will be okay, I think. So if the smoke is up here, I don't know. I don't play Omen. Shit, wait, because I'm kind of worried about dugout, but maybe just do what Jets do. Just jump out onto the enemy with a shotgun. Like, teleport here on top, jump at the enemy with a shotgun. I think that's kind of normal play. Yeah.
Spike down.
And then because you're gonna be up against this wall after, like, you can just go up against this wall next, and then you can just like hold here. This is kind of chill. Your teammates are probably gonna have your left, so all you have to do is watch dugout. But that's assuming that you had the smokes. There we go. Yeah. And we could actually also just enter the smoke, honestly. Like, we have a shotgun, so... Or we should have a shotgun, like, for that kind of play.
30 seconds.
Betrayal.
Another thing is, you don't actually need to clear this, like, spot here. Like, if there's an enemy in this spot here, you can actually just spam the spot with the judge, and you're probably gonna kill them. So, like, you shoot a shot or two, you swing into the smoke, and it's great.
Enemy spotted A.
Oh, wow.
Wait.
Yeah. Very premature peaks, but that's why we have to smoke.
Enemy spotted A.
So we hear 3 towards Art.
Placing swarm grenade.
3 Art. Sova catches timing. He's fucked. Okay.
I'm playing
One
top
city.
mid. Buy time as much as you can. I have money.
Okay, good play because you're low HP.
Start.
One enemy remaining.
We don't need to fight anymore. We can literally go back main. Like...
Blind. One legs gone.
This one of you.
Gun here. Here.
Oh, free gun.
Half fuck.
Your Killjoy is brain dead.
Thrifty.
I don't know why we just use the teleport. That's kind of a waste.
We can buy.
Okay, let's see.
Fall back here.
We need a smoke here. I'm sorry, bro, but you don't have a jet. You don't have an Astra. You need to smoke here. This is really important for this reason. Like, there's too many angles, dudes.
One more beat.
There's way too many angles. We're spamming our smokes. Like, we're not even able to commit, and we just used our smokes, bro. This is so sad. What the hell is this shit? They're literally pinging the warning. Okay, you have to push CD and get a kill.
Check out. Can you smoke out?
10 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm 1 HP.
Oh my god. Beautiful spray.
One enemy remaining.
Let's not see the spawn.
Yeah, no, this is all fine.
Don't die, don't die, don't die. I'm 1 HP, please.
Do not die.
You have Sova.
Whoa! Oh!
Bro, what the fuck?
Oh! Are we just discovering the power of spams, perhaps?
They forced.
Let me
It's like something, just fucking neuron activation.
King the chamber. He will not go back.
Nice.
See, they are pushing mid a lot.
It's not.
Okay.
Yeah. All mid, guys. Omen and Phoenix. Maybe
All mid?
just chamber is not there.
Are we really gonna fight them
Placing swarm grenade.
from this
Swarm grenade
position?
out.
This is not
I
good.
can take my outflow.
Gun here.
We have two angles to worry about. It's very easy to die from the other angle. If they're all mid, just speed up B. Like, if they're all mid, like, let's just trust the color. Like, normally, yeah, maybe no, but
Placing alarm bot.
if we trust the call out that all are mid, then we should just go and take the B side. Oh my god.
Reloading. Summer trap close.
This is just... This is so sad.
30 seconds left. Spike down B.
Risky TP. Very risky TP.
That's why you can.
I'm flank.
10 seconds left.
Joke's over.
Sky flank.
You're dead.
Oh my god!
Player standing. One enemy. 10 seconds left.
Joke's over.
Sky flank.
You're dead.
Turret out.
That's why you can.
I'm flank.
10 seconds left.
Joke's over.
Sky flank.
Brother. Okay, so let's assume we just learned that Phoenix is on flank.
You're dead.
Don't commit. Don't commit to it. You have lots of time to just go back into cover. Even if you swung out, you can just continue swinging and go back into cover. You have 2 pieces of cover to play around. It's okay.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
This is so sad. Who? Oh my god!
My bad. My bad.
See?
Yeah, we need some kind of execute setup for the site. Like maybe we can teleport up onto heaven with a smoke. Off of that, we can just do anything really. Like wherever we have info, we can do whatever the fuck from that. Yeah. It's you know, like, and then let's say that we can't for whatever reason teleport heaven. Well, maybe we can smoke I don't know, up here instead and teleport into that instead. You know, and this might let us just like swerve into holes on a really fast timing where as we're flying we want to clear this corner, but after that we can maybe just continue looking that way. That's kind of one idea to kind of get past the mollies. And this way you would create some effective space and entry for your team. Obviously, ideally, you'd want to try and maybe blind something for your teammates to be able to come out as well after the molly expires. So like, because I think there was a molly, right?
It's a capital.
Reloading.
There wasn't. Okay, like, dude, like, I just can't comprehend any of this, dude. Like, why are we not pushing if there's not a single molly? Like, what is happening, dude? Just walk into the bomb site, dude. It's free. There's no enemies on the bomb site. We literally calmed 5 mid. We need to trust that calm. Even if maybe there is a chamber there with an operator, we still just want to trust that calm. Because it's correct. And even if we trust the calm, we can still minimize our chances of dying by, yeah, like, teleporting holes, like we did. And that worked even though there was a chamber.
It's a capital.
So, like, it's not like Omen's kit is entirely useless
Here,
or something.
Oh, go fast.
Okay, I mean, interesting split push. We probably should have gone with our waylay, but it's okay.
One enemy remaining.
It's pretty good.
Is he there?
It's 4v1, just play with the team.
He's saving the off.
We'll be saving.
Yeah, buddy.
Good comms though from the teammates. Like, we literally just have to use Omen Util, like, none of our targets have changed.
Yeah, dog mate. Yeah, pushing a little bit.
Yeah.
Gonna fall back here. Slow
You
your
want to
shot.
fight?
Okay. Okay. Good spam, but... Why would... Oh, dude.
Out the box, out the box.
Oh my god.
City also.
Behind you, KU.
Box, out the box.
Like, we can chill here, like... We're panicking. Like, look. Our waylay... They have secrets. Like, if we just chill and look at the minimap, our waylay has secrets. We can probably go backside. Like, plant, like, we can plant, like, here, even. Like, here. While aiming flower. Like, your waylay probably kills anyone flowers in a second. They're literally a second away from...
Out the box, out the box.
Like, we don't need to commit to that because, like, our teammates are playing passively. Our waylay is on the flank. Our waylay killed an enemy on the flank.
Behind you, KU.
I've got your trail.
So that just leaves Art.
One enemy remaining.
Don't miss me too much.
Like, we just played a bit too quickly, really. Like, oh.
Drop. He's drop.
Your fault.
Ult.
Alarm bot.
Maybe not.
What did you say? I didn't. Oh,
Careful peek. I think it's
my bad.
Why are we staring into a wall? What?
Good night.
careful close.
Jinx.
Enemy spotted.
I don't know who it is, but
Back
it's
in a
Jinx.
flash. My
Revealing
Jump
area.
out. Planting.
Spike down A.
Okay,
Drop on flowers.
again, like, Okay, so we're just way too fast with the Killjoys. But because we're too fast with the Killjoys, yet again, we can't really push because then we wouldn't be capitalizing off of our Killjoys. So, instead, we can probably do what I showed earlier, which is smoke topside and peek from the right. And we can just trade our way, like, we're completely covered from, like, other angles with that smoke. So, like, smoke here, make sure that you can peek from the right. And, like, that would have been perfect. That would have been absolutely perfect. That's okay. Pretty risky TP, but...
Last player.
Oh my god.
70 on green.
Bomb grenade out. Turret out.
Yeah.
One down.
You kind of just had to trade your way, like,
Turret out.
with, like, some kind of teleport onto top sides. That's it.
One down.
Like, and the reason it's always, like, elevation is because that's where you kind of can see the most angles, basically. Like,
You can fake A.
Matt.
Ults.
Right here.
Subtle.
they have Phoenix ult, they're likely to play retake.
Take flight.
One back down, he was close.
Plant this
We have Omen ult, so
enemy mark.
He's picking.
so this is another thing here is our KO should not have the spike. The reason our KO should not have the spike is because we have Omen ult. We could use it to drop the spike, make noise, make the enemy chamber communicate to their teammates that spike is A main, and then you just pick up the spike, teleport to B. Enemies will over-rotate because, well, spike is on A. They're probably going to commit to A. It's all A.
My bad.
So fucking weird.
But instead, we're like throwing this awkward fake where the enemy might not over-rotate. Like, we're not out of the smoke.
Are we rotating?
And now we're fucked. We're dead. We're dead. We're so dead. We're so dead. We're so dead. Oh my god. The chamber could have peeked us at any second. No fucking way we're alive.
Maybe one stayed on B, be careful.
It's amazing that we're alive.
Blink one. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, they heard you. Yeah, it's difficult with Omen ult because they are gonna hear you from way further than it seems. The way to kind of avoid that is basically avoid the angles from which the enemy may have heard you. So let's give Haven as an example. If you're gonna teleport as Omen, let's say here. If we're gonna teleport here, we don't wanna go peeking like B/A, because it's very likely that like some enemies from B or A are gonna come investigate because they may have heard it, right? There might be an enemy here who heard it, or there might be like an enemy even closer, or there might be an enemy somewhere here and they may have heard it. I'm not sure what the exact radius is on this, but why would chamber peek though? Reclear basically.
Yeah.
They might have info that we're rotating away, but it could be a fake.
Nice.
Are we rotating?
Like, we could be going back A main now. And if they don't have this info, that we could be going back A main, then this means that if they assume it's B, we're just gonna have A for free. Yeah, like they're just re-clearing for info, basically. And like we heard the we heard a footstep. I don't know if that was Art or A main.
Nice.
That was Link. That was like towards Art, but someone could have peeked out of here. Like, we don't know.
Are we rotating?
Be careful.
But yeah, coming back to this, yeah, like enemies might investigate, right? So we don't want to go and peek directly into the enemy's crosshair where they're gonna investigate. Instead, we want to go where the enemies may not have heard us. Like, let's say that there's an enemy here. and we were just like a little bit like this. I'm pretty sure that you can't hear the teleport from this distance. Even if you can, it doesn't sound like this person's concern, right? Basically. So, like, if you take Heaven, you're gonna have one angle to worry about, first of all. Second of all, they might be preoccupied with your teammates pushing the A sites. It's another thing. But here, they can't really be preoccupied with the teammates pushing the A site because, well, there's just one angle to worry about, which is like where you teleported. So like here, you're not only exposing yourself to multiple angles, but also you're just exposing yourself to the angle that in which
Link.
Maybe you are.
Link one.
in which the enemy is going to be looking right at you, basically.
Oh fuck.
Down B.
So like, you know, alternatively, we could have teleported elsewhere. We could have teleported holes to not be heard. Pearl. Where's Omen? Like, holes is a valid teleport. Let's see, what else is a valid teleport? Like slightly deeper into Heaven, perhaps. What else could be valid? Not much else is valid. Like, I guess you could go on like flank.
My bad.
But yeah. It's like you have to be aware of like where the enemy is most likely to be coming from after you teleport. Like here, the enemies that are most likely gonna hear you are gonna be close. So they're gonna be like close right. They're not gonna be far because they're not gonna hear you from far away. So you don't want to be peeking the enemies here, partly because you now have your side exposed, but also because the enemy is going to be looking right at you. They can't be looking elsewhere. So yeah, it's like if you do teleport here, you really just want to swing CT, get a kill, and then fall back. Basically, that's basically it. It's the usual stuff. So yeah, I am gonna kind of make a small, maybe I'm gonna make a small playbook based on what we could do better, but it's like, I feel like it should be really obvious stuff. Like, the biggest things are just the set Omen executes. Like, we can't be like autopiloting our smokes. Like, we need to be actually adjusting them based on like what the enemy does and like the overall state of the game. Like, if there's a smoke here, we can't push the smoke. We can't push the enemy smoke. This shit is, you know, it's difficult, especially if there's mollies, especially if there's you know, your Killjoy ult, you know, then you want to play a bit more patiently. And let's say you don't want to play more patiently. Let's say that you do want to capitalize off of your Waylay's utility a bit more. Then yeah, like teleport mid-site, you know, like push through the smokes, teleport mid-site, you know, fuck it. You know, with your even you know, like even your ult, right? Like if there's something that you cannot teleport to very easily, let's say I don't know, let's say there's a deadlock wall. Let's say there's a deadlock wall right here, and they threw it in such a way that you kind of can't teleport far enough to get here. Well, with your ult, you could. So like, it's just, you know, like if you don't have, or if you cannot find any ways to use your ult in a way that could secure you some, you know, frags, you know, what's the next best thing to use the ult for? As a regular teleport, you know, like, okay, it's a bit of a waste, but it's still better than nothing, you know. Like, we died and the game ended with us having the ultimate, which is like just not good.
That's my job.
Like we need to we just need to work on utility again. Like, I hate giving the same kind of feedback over and over, but that's basically it, right? Like, Valorant is still mostly or partly a utility game. There's not much else like to it. Like, use your abilities to give you an advantage. Like, who'd have guessed?
One back down, he was close.
Plant this spike.
That's right.
Okay.
He's picking.
I mean, you had great teammates. It's just like, yeah. Could we have won that? Obviously, definitely. Yeah, we just need to make a few adjustments. We need to take more control over these situations as well. I saw an Omen ulting to check if Cypher was in Pearl A side before. That's valid. I know that may sound crazy, but that's so much better than what most Omen players use their ultimate for. The reason Omen has such a low win rate in ranked is not because it's a bad agent. It's an amazing agent. It's an optimal agent. The reason Omen has such a low win rate is because players are just not using his utility, dude. Like, okay, we're gonna throw down smokes, but Omen is not just a smoker. Omen is also entry. Omen is also a space-making agent. Omen is also an info-gathering agent. Omen is also... So, like, he's an initiator. He's a duelist. He's a controller. You know, he's basically a sentinel as well. Like, his role sometimes is also that of a sentinel. So it's like... It's a very versatile agent, dude. Like, if you want to get info with his abilities, dude, go for it. You know why? Because once you learn to, like, use your utility in one way, well, now you know how that shit works, and then maybe you can explore other possibilities, and then eventually you develop, like, this very nice, like, a mental profile, or, like, this really good picture in your mind of, like, how you're meant to play the agent. So, like, if you want to use your ult to see where the enemy sentinel is playing, you know, whatever, do it, you know, like, it's just added experience. Like, you're adding on to what you already know with things you don't know. Like, you already know that you can use the Omen ult to teleport. So, you know, what's the next step? Use it to teleport somewhere where it's gonna be useful. Maybe. But yeah, I don't know, it's like, what are we right now? Let's see our MMR in general. Like, good win rate. We're Diamond 1, so definitely a long way to go. But if we have good MMR, yeah, it's pretty decent MMR, actually. Pretty decent. Ooh, nice. Let's see the Fracture game. Yeah. We have, like, a mid-diamond MMR on average, which is great. Which is great. Because obviously there's, like, always two sides. There's always, like, two ways it can be. It can be that you're a diamond player with a platinum MMR, or it can be that you're a diamond player with an ascendant MMR, you know, or closer to plat or closer to ascendant. If we're closer to ascendant, you know, that's good. That's good. That's really good. That is like, you know, it's an indicator that you've been playing well, very well. But at least this game, yeah. This game, at least, we did not see that in action, because, yeah. Okay, pretty early. How long did this take me? Oh, it did not take me that long, so we can go for the next VOD review. No problem. And I don't even need a break, because I have my root beer. My fucking root beer. Root beer. Root beer. It's beer! It's beer! It's beer! 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 Fuck. I'm considering it. This root beer is so good. Oh my god. Okay, so let's just go back to this for a second. Attack in general. Speaking clearing angles. Kinda. I mean, It's not really the biggest problem. Spray and pray. Just that much fixes that. Let's chill out at smokes. They aren't misplaced. No, that's not really an issue. I did not really notice that. There were like a few instances, but this is like very this is like very small mistakes. The way we were placing them on average was completely fine. I'm usually not as bad as I am in this bad. I just want precision over speed. Master the TP/lineups too, please. Like, how are you gonna master the plays if you're not gonna make the plays happen? Like, dude. Okay. It's like we're basically like right now we are 50-50. Like we can go either way right now. We can D-rank or we can rank up. Like that's just gonna depend on us. We're not in a state like despite the amazing win rates, we're not in a state where it's just a matter of time. We're currently in a state of we can go either way, but we just need to, you know, fix some things. Quite a few things, not that many things. Okay. Struggles. Oh yeah, so where the fuck is my at key? Okay, I can't ping. Wait, did Jin submit a VOD? Wait. No, he did not. Haha, a noob. What a noob. He did not submit a VOD. What is he saying? When I started the comp grind, I was hyper focused on teamwork. Sure, I guess. Wait, did we just rename the link? We renamed the links. Okay. We're Diamond 2. Yeah, I mean, it's fine to work on teamwork. It's okay. Really depends. If that's like something we were struggling with. Speaking with teammates, reading what teammates can do, preparing plans when team doesn't have many utilities they can use. A lot of the time when there's no utility that can be used or isn't being used, it's basically deathmatch when you think about it. This is where deathmatch skills transfer the most, because you just need to play, you know, with kind of the same performance as you do in deathmatch, just peeking angles the way you normally would, not necessarily focusing on your teammates, but just focusing on, you know, winning your own fights at the very least. Ascendant in less than 2 months, that's a bit more realistic compared to 2 weeks. Evis's goal of 2 weeks, it's a bit ambitious with the way we're currently playing. It's still doable in 2 weeks, but we need to like gas pedal that shit. We need to play like 5 hours a day, you know, like if we're gonna play 5 hours a day for Ascendant, yeah, like you're gonna get it in maybe 2 weeks, you know, with a very good win rate of like 60% or more. Get a full mark on a test that I have. What? Get a full mark on a test that I have on the 18th of July. Okay. Yeah, it's insane, but that's why you need to play for 5 hours a day. Like 5 hours a day for 7 weeks. For 2 weeks. Is 5 times 17. 85 hours. So it's a considerable amount of time. Basically almost 100 hours. And like you can do it in 100 hours. Like from Diamond 1 to Ascendant 1, yeah. Like it's doable. But again, 5 hours is what you need. And not necessarily 5 hours of comp, but 5 hours of, you know, training, preparing, learning your agent, you know, actually maybe practicing some things. If there's a plays we're struggling with, maybe practicing them in custom games or in, you know, fuck it, like not deathmatch, team deathmatch or unrated or maybe not unrated. I would strongly recommend using an alt account instead of unrated on your main account. Just alt account comp is gonna be better, I think. Okay, what I train? Aim labs for 20 minutes a day, that's fine. I hate players who dedicate an hour a day to aim labs, so I don't hate you. Thank you very much. Micro adjustments, flicking. Yeah, remove the flicking. We don't need the flicking. Fuck the flicking. I'll only have the flicking scenarios, so I know this might be a bit controversial. But this is one thing I thought about. Only have the flicking scenarios if they're also going to be like diverse. So if it's not just going to be flicking, if it's also going to be tracking and micro adjusting and other shit, you know, and reaction speeds, and shit like that, then yeah, flicking is fine then. Because the thing about flicking is just flicking itself doesn't help you, but if you can incorporate flicking alongside other skills, that's when it becomes helpful. So, you know, maybe if you're really struggling with like moving your mouse quickly or something, but it's like very situational, micro adjustment, 100 of small. So just micro adjustments then. We're just training micro adjustments then. Okay, Jugens, micro, yeah, I mean, it's fine. Like, micro adjustments are, you know, as long as they're like micro adjustments, you know, but again, with like variety. So like, it's not just like one scenario, but it's like multiple different kinds of micro adjustment exercises. That's gonna be kind of best in general. Especially if you only play 20 minutes a day, you need to kind of diversify that shit. Because if you played 20 minutes a day of like the same 5 scenarios for micro adjusting, you know, like, yeah, you'll improve. You'll definitely improve, but you'll improve very specifically to the movements that the scenarios are providing or making you do. So it's still better to kind of have multiple different, you know, shock your muscle memory instead of doing the same shit. But yeah, I do need to like, I have an aim labs routine, but I don't know if it's good for other players. It's very tailored to me. I'm not saying diversify. I'm just saying like if these 3 micro adjustment scenarios are repetitive, because like I'm not sure if you mean 3 micro adjustments. So is it like 3, 6, 9? So it's 9. So it's 9 different scenarios, or is it 3 different scenarios? Is it 9 different scenarios, or is it 3 different scenarios? Because if it's 3 different scenarios for 20 minutes a day, that might not be diverse enough, depending on the scenarios. 3 times 3 maps. Ah, okay. Okay, so yeah, that might not be diverse enough. I'm not even looking at the flicking here. The flicking is like, you know, like, it's Valorant, dude. It's Valorant. Like, if you told me, you know, oh, you're training for like Apex Legends, yeah, go for it. You know, go for flicking, dude. Like, if it's Apex Legends, yeah, go for it. Flicking and tracking, dude. Flicking, tracking. Especially tracking, dude. Like, but it's not Apex. Okay, I'm not doing enough to rank up. I should be doing the following things: play more deathmatch, prepare plans and lineups for my weak maps. You don't really need lineups. You definitely need plans, but they are plans you can make on the go. Like, it's just, you know, how you want, what you want to think about really in the moment. Like, that's kind of what I did initially. Is I kind of just used my competitive games as custom games. Like, instead of custom games, I just used my comp games instead to like come up with shit. So that's kind of what you have to do. if you don't want to, you know, dedicate like lots of time and still play the game and have fun. I did good. I wouldn't find a million. It doesn't make no sense, but bad enough that you'd hopefully find some major mistakes. You know the cringe commentary I was giving while playing the game. I was saying, that's how cringe it sounded after the recording was finished. Well, you can't possibly be more cringe than me, so yeah, like, you know, if it helps, just think of me whenever you're being cringe. Okay, my root beer is almost done. Okay, it's also really cool. It's very cool today. Also, what time is it? Okay. Okay, I got some weird notifications. Let's ignore them. Okay. Right now it is 23 degrees Celsius, but it's much cooler in my room because of shit.
Another game with me, the Phoenix. They have
This is already cringe. This is already cringe. Okay, never mind. I take it back. You should not feel better.
Somebody can just break it. I can mix it up and break it. We can't flank at all.
You're being judged.
One
Judgment.
and one smokes. So now what I have to do is not flank.
Fucking ASMR recording. What the fuck?
No, good luck, have fun. Just have fun. Without good luck.
No luck, exactly. No luck. So good, but gun out. We need to have our gun out to shoot the enemy. Oh look. We didn't have our gun. So there's a thing called a gun, and we need to use the gun. We can push. It's called pushing. Oh my god, we're so scared. We're so scared to push.
One taking orb.
Okay, so let's just clarify something here. With the new Lotus changes, you can totally sit in this area here. With the new Lotus changes, this spot is really strong.
Look, I didn't think 3 would be there, standing there, doing nothing, right?
And we're just coping.
2 aim in. 3.
We're just coping. Nice
One
fucking
shot.
cope, bro.
55 timber.
Look, I
But okay.
Look, I didn't think 3 would be there, standing there. 3.
4.
Save. Put in a mirror. Maybe playing close to door. Help A.
Awesome. This might be the redemption round here.
Picking orb.
This might be the redemption.
Kill somebody, see. Cypher and Jet A. I don't know what the rest.
Your Clove is dead. 3, 2, 1. Never mind. Your teammates helped her.
They
Okay.
have Vandals already.
They have Vandals?
Here, maybe lurking.
Yeah, no, you need to rotate.
Be careful.
So, your teammates showed presence. They scared the enemy away. So it's time to go CRB. Your Clove is dead. There we go. You can just see it coming so easily, dude. Oh my god. This is just the most predictable shit. Oh my god. It's like you can just see, like, it's just, I don't know, dude. It's just, I have just fucking,
One thing, guys, be careful.
I'm fucking prophet, dude.
Planting B.
Yeah, unlucky, but yeah. Like, this works. This strat works if your teammates don't show presence, if your teammates don't use utility, if your teammates don't make the enemy feel like, oh, maybe they full stacked. Maybe there's just multiple enemies on the A side with fucking shorties and shotguns. Maybe we shouldn't run into that. You know, maybe we shouldn't run into fucking classics in close range and shotguns, like shorties. So, you know, like, oh, use the flash. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful punish. That's actually, what? Oh my god. What am I watching? What? Redemption arc. Redemption. What did I just see? What did I just watch?
Yep.
What did I just watch?
Yes, sir. Yes.
You are the best Phoenix player in
I
the
know.
entire fucking world. What the fuck was that shit? What?
Careful.
Like, you punished the enemy in like literally the best way imaginable. This is the theoretical peak of what can happen in this scenario. This is what?
Planting B.
الدور مفتوح ولا وش؟
Taking your time on those shots is amazing.
One enemy remaining.
The second flash that you did is actually like okay because it bounces like the Phoenix flash bounces, so it's actually fine. The flash was fine. Like it's not that risky. So like, wow.
Yep.
Yes, yes. Wait, this
I'm trying to build to
this is just perfect. And you trash talk the enemy and you make them feel bad. Yes.
consistency in their team so that I can, you know, lower their morale and confidence.
This is
And she did die to a classic with a Vandal.
this is amazing.
Flash or not.
What? Rage baiting? Just praising, yeah, like
I'm playing quick rotate from my ult.
yes, bro, yes. Oh my god, the tens playbook. This is literally 1-to-1 with tens right now. Now it's not 1-to-1 with tens anymore. Because the enemy should use utility first before you use your utility. Defense is generally gonna be more reactive. So, like, you can hold the smoke. If you see an enemy pushing out, you can probably punish them. And if they use utility, that's when you can kind of use utility back. But this was kind of a waste of a molly. Okay, you shouldn't really re-peek that without utility. Ooh, risky. Oh my god!
2A.
So risky. Just peeking that
One
again.
has Vandal.
The enemies are gonna be cross replacing for you. Much more, you know, exactly if they saw you already. So something to keep in mind when trying to re-peek. You could come to your jet that you're gonna flash. Ooh.
I took that. The hell.
Dude, the mic is so crisp. It feels like you're talking into my ear.
Play safe, play safe. They don't have guns.
One on
Okay.
more on me.
Is be play super active. What can they do though? What can they do though? Maybe Cypher? Nah, he's not gonna play for result. They're not that smart. Jet will probably call Rubble push. Shield dash dots.
Yeah, you should be fighting with your jet
Okay,
here.
no.
That's good though. The fast rotate is also not bad. Knife out, beautiful. Just insta pop ult. We need to get a numbers advantage. Beautiful. Flash out, beautiful. Flash again. Never mind. Flash now? So greedy.
Jetten. Jetten.
Way too greedy on that ult, but that was really good. Need to swing that. They know you're pushing, so.
Jet hit 40.
Ooh.
Why did I not clear that?
That's a small mistake. They wouldn't be this fast. Like, when the Cypher ulted, he would not have wrapped towards Waterfall so quickly
I had
after killing your teammate.
instinct saying that he wouldn't stay here, seeing that I was here.
I mean, it's great. The explanations are great.
Go here instead. Try to wrap around me.
But they're not that fast, bro.
I threw so hard.
Nah, that's like...
The entire round's on me.
Nah, it actually is, just because, like, of all the things he could have done. Like, honestly, like... Usually this routing works, but, like, if you find that this kind of Phoenix ult routing doesn't work when you're flooding out, Instead, you can try and go on top of the boxes. You flash high, and you get on top of the boxes, and then you can just like basically take over the entire bomb site just on raw aim alone. So if you trust your aim, you know, this is like the best option here. But you don't even need to do this really. Like you can first jump up on the ledge, and then you know, kill any flashed enemies, and then you can jump on the boxes and kill any enemies towards bend. That's pretty much it. That's like if you find that your standard routing doesn't work, because usually, like, yeah, you're gonna get multiple kills by just routing towards bend directly. But it's just something to keep in mind.
Then pushed point peak. Then went and peeked this guy.
Like with Phoenix ult, it's completely fine taking like the riskiest routing possible, because the goal is to get, you know, to the enemy. If the enemy can just dodge you easily, then like that's exactly what they want, you know. If they were smart, at least. Flash? Question mark. He's not gonna. You're not gonna flash, right?
Jet's still on top of rubble.
A flash now would be kind of bad because they smoked.
I'll flash, then I'll peek.
There's a smoke. There may be a smoke. The molly is also a bit too fast, but all good. Instead, here, if you didn't waste your molly on 3, instead, using my lineup would have been awesome, dude. Like, you could have fucked them up and tilted them so badly. There it is. This one. It's so good for this situation. Like, it couldn't be more perfect, because you can have your gecko fight with you. Like your gecko here, he was so ready to like fight, right? He could have just swung with you. 3, 2, 1.
Maybe going back C.
Crossed sides. Crossed onto sides. Oh, it did not cross onto side. What a random smoke from the jet. Nice aim. Nice cross replacement.
Planting seed.
Okay. So your Clove is expected to take a fight now.
C main is better.
I would have gone out. Oh my god. There's a presumably one is mound
In the smoke.
In the smoke.
in the smoke. What is that?
Can't spare that.
What is that call out?
Too bad.
That was not a spray transfer, but okay.
Should play
Starting C, it's fine. It's fine.
go aggressive. Why not?
The molly can't do much here, but we can cross the mound and flash. Gonna peek off the. Oh, beautiful. I can take orb, go on flank. They still have chamber, but you have
You can't
Phoenix
flank,
wall.
You have 2 trips at flanks.
You have 2 trips. They should only have 1 trip. I know that they have 2 senti, but would they really use both, like all of their trips?
Sorry, Jet. I'm leaving.
They probably wouldn't. There's no point.
وينكم انتوا؟ ليش كلكم flank؟
Yeah, like your chamber is
Yes,
just
that's why.
pissed. They just wasted time, really. Oh, they turned your flash.
Of course a flash. Why would I not flash?
Wait, are you on the call? Wait. It just feels like you're responding to me. Nah, the mic quality is too crisp.
Or dodged it. That was so fast. No idea.
We can do the bank flash. I don't know if you've seen it. You can do this. You can left click when facing this wall, and then the flash is gonna bounce around, and it's gonna be a pop flash.
Yeah. I've got out again.
The enemies mostly have ults, so they're probably gonna rush the
No, I'm not.
seasides, hopefully, so that we can play retake with our ult.
Sound C.
Yeah.
Can I have a smoke C? Fast?
Sova
C.
ulting is kind of
Sorry,
risky
it's
here,
too late.
but with Clove it's fine.
Why no one playing C?
Why no one playing C? Fucking monkey moron is just blaming already. Ah yeah, this is the clip. We didn't ult, which is interesting, but that's fine. Our aim is looking really good. Yeah, I've already seen this. I've seen this twice, I think. Now it's the third time. Right, so are these not like, I don't know, the first clip was way more impressive, I think. Just because it was eco. But this was also crazy.
Just Molly behind me. Worst case scenario.
Yeah, I mean, so this is where Charlatan's rule comes in. This is where the rule of fear comes in. Or not the rule of fear, the AB rule. Where is it? AB rule. Every round, enemies will try doing something completely different compared to what they did in the previous rounds, thinking that they're unpredictable. Whilst in reality, they're very easy to read. And, you know, all of these rules kind of combine together in a way. Especially the AB rule and the rule of fear. If players just got fucked up on one bomb site, they're probably not going to push that bomb site again. They're maybe 60% likely to avoid that bomb site. Maybe like 55% likely to avoid that bomb site in the next round. And if they push that same bomb site, they're now going to be like, 45% likely. 45% likely to push the same bomb site a second time if they got fucked up in that bomb site in the previous round. And then it's, you know, the chances just go drastically lower for the third, for a third hit in a row. So
I think
it's like, we really shouldn't be here.
Damn it. I forgot the ult. Why am I stupid?
Yeah, there's just not much of a reason to be on C because the enemy's gonna hit A.
So now
But if you're ever just not sure, yeah, just start B. Just start B and that's it.
she's traumatized. Slamming a killer like this.
It wasn't bad. The way he played it was a bit bad. You should have jump spotted, but
Oh, I'm an idiot. She didn't. But anyways.
but because if you look at the enemy economy, you'll and ult status, you're gonna be able to see that like they can probably afford at least chamber ult. And yeah, but no. Like times where you want to start C, there's not that many times when you want to start C, but like if you do have this read that, like, let's say the enemy got fucked up on A in the previous round, starting C could be valid. Starting B is also going to be fine, just because, you know, like when you start B, you can get to A or C very quickly. So
I don't want to go see. They have both this.
Companies. Let's take A control.
amazing
I'm gonna
comms from
volley
teammates.
Wall, then flash through the wall with my ult if needed.
Nice molly adjustment. I think the timings are fine here. This is nice. I would rotate, I would rotate, I would rotate, I would rotate.
One in B main, I think.
Yeah, fuck the clove. Fuck the clove.
Yeah, it's A. It's so A. This is such an A.
Now we have deep info, so it can be anything. Yeah, like we have deep info on. We have deep info on 2 lanes. It's C. Okay, now it's A. It's probably A because Reyna lurks. Yeah, like this is really interesting. This is a really interesting round. So, okay. We're just running around in spawn. With no idea what to do, and like it's true. Like we kind of should be in spawn, playing for fast rotate, but at the same time, like we could probably also be, I don't know, with like, okay, so I'm saying fuck the clove because it should be an A hit or a C hit. It probably won't be a B hit. It's just not that likely. So I'm thinking, okay, clove is probably gonna take like a 1v1 at max. Which is like, okay, like maybe we wanna support her on that. But at the same time, you know, site is bigger priority. So if the enemy is gonna like float out onto the C site, for example, you know, 2 of our teammates are gonna be dead, which is kind of more important, right? It's more important to kind of defend the bomb site and get trades in than just get trades in, you know? And maybe defend the bomb site if the enemy does actually, you know, in the unlikely scenario, push B. So, the enemy sitting in their spawn is very interesting. Like, they mostly have mound, so I would just be inclined to kind of push with my clove. Maybe open the doors, pressure the enemies from both sides. That's mostly it, really. Open the double doors, maybe fight with flashes and stuff like that. You know, maybe be there to trade our clove. Like, we're all solo swinging, so I think in this kind of scenario where we have all these deep lines of sight, yeah, trying to kind of pinch the enemy on mound, because they're most likely mound, is probably going to be best. Like, mound is the only area we don't have, like, a line of sight on. So, and, like, B main was also, like, an area that we didn't have line of sight on earlier as well. So pushing B main would have been great. Oh, we're very nice and calm. Very nice and demure. I don't know if these flashes are necessary, especially if you blind yourself, but
I
okay.
knew should white peak, but I didn't have the aim. And hold one.
Nah, these mechanical mistakes happen. It's very important to be kind of forgiving with yourself whenever you do with. Eventually.
Nah, taking
Yeah, if teammates want to fight, you fight with them. Pretty simple.
Okay, so that wall I noticed gives them a ton of advantages.
Yes, smart. Learning in the moment. Okay. We know they play in spawn. We need to play with our chamber now. This is really important now. Oh, we did not fully clear the angle. We're so dead. Okay, never mind.
Reyna's in the smoke, yeah? Be careful.
Nah, you need to make sure you fully clear the close left angle because
Somebody
we could have
bring,
died so easily.
Reyna flash. Smoke, re-smoke.
You also have Phoenix Wall. Don't be scared. Oh my god.
God.
Oh my god, we love our spams.
What?
Yeah, Clove doesn't have smokes, but they're not gonna commit, so. But you had smoke, so what you could have done was maintain control by pushing up and smoking with your wall instead.
Was she saving? It's not a good steal. But nah.
Okay.
Oh, nobody's gonna buy. This is bad.
But also, we don't really need to fight some of these fights. Like
Watch us lose this round because Mike can't aim. I know it for a fact.
brother is lacking confidence in terms of his aim after like some of the best rounds in fucking existence of him just aiming. Like, okay. Oh, chamber trip destroyed. Oh, chamber trip is destroyed. Dude. Not chamber trip. Cypher trip, I think. If that's a cypher trip that's destroyed, that is good for us. It's really nice for us. I'm not sure what... I'm pretty sure it was chamber trip. If it was the chamber trip... yeah, because sometimes mollies can kind of bleed up to the walls, but I don't think that's the case here. Or bleed down even, but I don't think that's the case. So yeah, so if it's the chamber trip, and we've not seen cypher trips, right? Like we've not really seen the cypher trips on the flank because we didn't commit to the fucking flanks, so we don't know if there were any cypher trips. Probably were, right? But you might have some opportunities anyway. You don't know. Like maybe the cypher is placing his trip like, you know, what if he places his trips like over here or like here, you know, like in some shit spot. Like you don't know that. So like if he places the trips like here, for example, or here, which can totally happen, where he only uses like the pillar so he can just walk around the trip. That shit's gonna happen. I know, but it's solo queue ranked. Yeah. This shit's gonna happen. You're gonna be able to walk around some trips, or get this. You're gonna be able to jump over the trips because there's some boxes here. So yeah. So whatever the fuck the enemy does, it's possible they might make a mistake with their utility. So you just get a free flank. And guess what? You have Sheriff. It's a pretty cheap weapon. You lose nothing if you do die on flank. Very nice and calm aim. I love that. Move. Okay, this wall is okay. It's not bad. We're playing safely. That's awesome. But the thing is, why don't we want to get more kills? Like, why not wall like this? And flash this. I know that it's brain dead, but like, come on. Get some kills. Like, get some kills, brother. Like, go and get your free kill. Please. That's a very bad peek, but okay, so I hope you understand that it's a bad peek because we had our back against the wall. We had a slight angles disadvantage, so the enemy saw our shoulder before we saw them. So I hope that you understand that. And the way we peeked was very slow.
What?
Okay.
That was BS. Valorant, what can I say? Somebody needs to buy me. Oh.
Yeah, no, this round does not matter. Like, you played it safe. You won the round. It's whatever. I love that molly. This is really good. I wonder if Tiger showed you that molly. We're just ignoring. No, that's way too late of a flash. Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
in there. There's a trip by the way.
Um,
Don't push.
When you play Phoenix, don't stop moving forward. Like, you just stopped moving. Like, when you play Phoenix ult, please never stop moving, because there's no reason for you to stop moving. Like, at least in this kind of situation, there's nothing stopping you from swinging the enemy on the right or swinging the enemy on the left, getting the kill. And even if you get traded, it's your Phoenix ult that got traded. So, like, yeah, like decision-making timeout, yeah. Whilst there's a timer.
He's in there. There's a trip by the way. Don't push. Don't push. There's a trip.
Oh my god! They're adjusting to your flashes now, by the way.
Nice.
Yeah, they're gonna adapt to your flashes now. So now what you want to do is you just want to push out and try flashing from a different spot. So, because like in this area, you only have one option, right? Which is like, you flash here, right? You just, like, pretty simple, right? Very simple. Extremely simple. Like, it's very effective because, as you've caught on, this is a massive, massive flash zone. However, it's also a massive way for the enemy to adapt because of how effective it is. There's gonna be alarm bells in the enemy's heads going like, hold on a minute, this fucking flash is dreadful. Let me avoid it, you know? So instead, you know, you kind of have to diversify. You need to change what you're doing, and maybe you want to just push out here into this area, right? Like swerve around, and then flash this instead, right? Because this now this changes things, and the way it changes things is, if there's an enemy in B main, then they might also get flashed off of this flash, as well as any enemies here. So you're kind of flashing both angles at once.
Nice. I meant Cypher, but yeah, that's good.
Like, because the enemy is going to be playing anti-flash, you can expect them to not be in the flash area, right? That's kind of the idea. So, like, you can expect this area, at least, to be clear, basically.
No problem.
Because they're going to respect your flash, eventually. But obviously, it's half point, so we won't get...
How can we win? Okay, first of all, there's a Cypher. Cypher's likely a C player. Cypher's likely a C player, so we'll have to go A.
Yeah, I mean, avoiding the Sentinel is fine. They might have Chamber on C as well. So that might make a C hit pretty difficult. Going A is fine on pistol, but you need to go through tree. If you're not going to go through tree, you're better off going through B-link. Or, sorry, A-link. You're better off going through A-link to B. That's about it. And then maybe having your chamber lurk up B main, or, you know, control some space, whatever the fuck, right? Like, he can come with you. Doesn't really matter that much on a pistol.
Once, which is, why not just open door and enter the rubble area and fight for aim and control through door, not main.
Brother just discovered a part of the map in his mind. Yeah, no, so the issue with going through A main is you have too many angles and too many timings that can happen. This is why so first of all, where is it? Even if you have smokes here, right? The enemy can still jump out towards backsides. The enemy can still peek out of these smokes here, no problem. So what you wanna always do is like molly this to deny this timing so that you can focus on the bomb site. But even if you focus on the bomb site, if you don't time it well with any of your teammates in tree, then you're going to be exposed to like 50 million angles. So you're going to be exposed to this, potentially, you know, if your teammates are very slow, this, and then as you're scaling up the bomb site, also this, right? And, you know, Heaven, the enemy Heaven could always jump out. They could always jump out. They could always do some crazy shit with a shotgun. You never know. So it's not really safe either. Unless the enemies, unless your teammate like smokes a certain way, or unless you have like a harbor who can like cut off this Heaven part really nicely. But yeah, this is not good, right? Because you're expending a molly. You're exposed to all these multiple angles, especially close range angles, which are not that great against you know, like shotguns or anything. So I'll try and go through tree, because then you can just ask for smokes. Maybe here. If you have no one main, you can ask for a smoke here. Smoke here. Beautiful. Smoke. Heaven. Also fine. And now you are exposed to a few less angles, because what you're really exposed to here from tree is just like 3 angles where like these 2 angles basically make one. So it's this angle and this angle, basically. If you hug the wall, especially, it's just gonna be 2 angle threats against this wall, or against this wall. It's just going to be 1. So against this wall, 1 angle threat. Against this wall, it's going to be 2. Right? Basically. And then, yeah, an enemy could still peek through the smoke. But this is why you might want to have a teammate main. Just maybe lurking around the smoke, or lurking in the smoke. You know, whatever. Usually the enemy will not push into the smoke first. Usually they will go around the smoke, try and clear a main or something. You know, because it could give them a nice opportunity to flank you, but that's like later. That doesn't really happen immediately into the round, so planting, taking control of the bomb site is a good number 1 thing to focus on.
Open. But what if Raze just throws an aid you? It's not...
Okay, so Lotus is no longer the map you know. If a Raze throws an aid, doesn't matter in the slightest.
No problem.
Okay, my app does not work. Wow. You can't just jump up. Like, the raise nade does nothing. Nice routing. Let's go tree. Let's go tree. Oh, we're not clearing the close boxes. Close left boxes. Oh, we cleared them. Nice. Good job. We cleared them, like, after the fact. Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah. This is, like, one example of what can go wrong here. Except there were 50 million things that could have gone wrong, which were, again, this angle, the backside angle, stairs angle, really difficult. If you all just went tree...
Too early, I wanted to flash. Hey.
Yeah, if you just went tree, it would have been so easy. Like, you were even talking about pushing tree. Like, what? Is this rage bait? Yo, let me just talk about this, like, very good, consistent, and valid solo queue play, and then proceed to not do it. Yeah. Let me just ignore it. You know, yo, what if I win the round? What if I just win the round? Nah. I'd rather just, yeah. I'd rather just pretend. Like, not the opposite. Oh, you were talking about the opposite. Defenders push through the... Oh, okay. Why are you talking about the defenders? Talk about the attackers, brother. Talk about attacking-sided plans. Like, what? Brother is just distracted.
Peek off of Chamber's contract.
He understands. He does not understand.
Nice, take the sheriff.
He understands. He does not understand. But he nodded. He nodded so vigorously.
Should have bought an Ares. I don't know.
Good routing again. Can we take 3 or are we gonna... Oh my god. Like, after these smokes go down, we need to push out. Like, our clove smoke is gonna be wasted. Like, let's just think about it that way, you know? Maybe that's the simplest way to, like, describe this situation. Your clove smoke will be wasted. Your clove smoke will waste away. It will disappear. So, what can you do? You can take the space. You can take space. You can push. And then you stay here. And then maybe you push with your molly. Where's your molly? Here's your molly. You push with molly. Easy. And then you have like no bad timings here because there's molly. You can focus on the bomb side. And then this is where like you kind of need to, again, because of all these angle threats, right? Like because of all these angle threats here, what you can really do is just wall. Like, you just have to use your wall. That's it. Like, use your wall to separate backsides. And like after you separate backsides with your wall, you can maybe go for plant, or maybe you can push up and try and, I don't know, you know, like shoot the enemy from this spot maybe. I don't know. It's not a good push without your teammates in tree. This molly will not do anything for you. You need to just shoot your... You need to shoot. This is not great. It's non-ideal. Your jet is going on a walk. Your jet is on a walk! Your jet is on a walk! She's on a mission.
I'm open.
What does that come? I'm open?
Wait, don't peek.
What does that come? I'm open. Close left. We're not gonna clear close left. All right. Oh no. We wasted our second flash. Just flash backside, dude. Bro's just open. I don't know what that means. That is like one of those callouts that you just make from like the depths of your soul. Like, whatever that callout meant. Yeah, you know, like, it's just something only like your subconscious can understand. Okay, but yeah, like you flashed twice the same angle. Like, don't flash the same angle twice, dude. Like, flash, like push up and flash multiple angles. It's fine. This flash is fine, but it's not fine 2 times in a row. This flash is fine a second time, because now you can take backside with your back up against the wall. Nice and easy. Up against this wall. You're going to be covered from heaven. It's going to be difficult for the enemy to shoot you. And your teammates who are scaling up across this wall are also going to be there to trade you very easily. Or they should. If, let's see.
Back CT. I'm low,
Okay.
Don't push.
I'm low, don't push.
Do you have util?
Take.
We're just gonna bait our Reyna.
Just run and gun.
We're just gonna bait our Gecko, rather. I meant Gecko. Holding close like that is not ideal. Yeah. So this is something that it just takes advanced knowledge, but when you hold this with any gun, you actually want to hold it like as wide as you can. So that usually means kind of in this spot. It's a really specific off angle where it's kind of hard to explain, but it's kind of like that. It's just difficult to show in the diagram. Because the enemy is most likely to peek you from close. And even if they peek you from far, you will not have the angle's disadvantage here on this angle. So, and also if they're gonna peek from close or far, they're gonna be pre-aiming a little bit more to the left of you, like here. So,
Oh. Yeah, low, don't push.
was the Reyna just out of the game for the entire round? Interesting. I mean, she has heal.
Went back CT. I'm low, don't push.
That's so interesting.
Yeah,
Wait.
little.
The molly bounce. I guess the Reyna just doesn't use her eye. I mean, if the Reyna hasn't used her eye at this point, like...
Do you have util?
I think it's a safe bet to assume she doesn't have it. But this situation shouldn't even have happened because we're just baiting our Gecko. Are we waiting? Are we like waiting for our Gecko to come his utility to you? Like, you're expecting too much. We're expecting too much here, dude.
Push. Oh, he dropped? Yeah, let's speak of that. And now we're going to Cypher. No, Cypher is A last round.
I just trade your Gecko, it's that simple.
Great. No,
Um,
Cypher is A last round. Great. It's A last. Oh yeah, now we're going to...
Yeah, so this is why we think in the pre-rounds and we make plans in the pre-rounds as quickly as we can, like ideally 5 or 10 seconds before the pre-round even ends. So we might want to start making our plan as early as the moment we die in the previous round. So so we had no plan here in time, and our plan was to push up onto the B. But with this kind of timing, the enemy can peek us first. So we can only hug the corner. That's it. Like...
Cypher. No, Cypher is A last round.
we can only hug this corner here and be a rat because we're too late to go around. Like, just about understanding the timings here.
Great. Should have bought a sheriff.
No, you should have just not pushed when when you're about to get peeked. Like,
Jet is 22 HP.
it's still good value, but like this just didn't have to happen.
We lost Spike. Yes. If the troops are there or stuff is here, then they do have a chamber, so I'm scared.
Oh my god, we're not swinging the chamber. Okay, good wall, good wall. Can we push up off the wall? Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Get one killed and flash. Get one killed and flash. Chamber is behind you. This is the disaster class. Okay. Let's pretend we cleared our close, right? Just make sure you shoot more bullets. Like 3 bullets are not enough if the enemy has heavy shields. So like 4 bullets or 5 bullets should be like how much you shoot an enemy just based on like muscle memory, basically. Like this is the only way to avoid this, is if you purposefully train yourself in deathmatch to shoot the enemy in the body 4 times at the very least.
Oh, he didn't die.
This is not a common issue usually, so it shouldn't be worth fixing.
Didn't confirm kill.
But it is like a thing you could try and improve on for fun or something if you'd want.
It sounds.
But yeah, you should have won that round basically. That was a very good position.
I don't have money. So
We just didn't confirm the kill.
save it. Shit.
Okay, so you have a gecko. He should be the one flashing. What you're doing is kind of a wasteful.
Poured out.
It's really wasteful what you're doing.
I'm not going in.
See what? You have a goal. You have a sheriff. You're sheriff. You know what the fuck I mean? Now you can lurk C with your sheriff.
Clove, you have spike. Go then. I'll wall.
Don't wall. You just gave away your position. Brother in Christ, my brother from another mother. I'm crying
Yeah,
right
focus
now.
watching.
So many missed opportunities. Okay, so the round is still not won. The B hit might not be a good idea because B is typically a bomb site that the enemy can rotate to very quickly. And if you activated the doors, that might be a hint to some enemies to rotate to B because it's probably going to be a B hit, especially with smokes down on B, right? So like this is just like the perfect conditions to fake, essentially. So like had we not used any smokes, had we not like taken some fights here, had we not opened the doors, yeah, maybe the enemy wouldn't have rotated to B, but they have. So now we either want to go A, like our jet wants, or we go C. A is probably the better bet. But the question is if we can actually cross.
Okay, I'll flash. I'll kill myself so that you can pass. You're more important.
Isn't there a gun nearby? Isn't there a gun nearby? I could have sworn there was a gun. Or did they pick it up?
Go.
Your clove is brain dead. One's close left. One enemy is close left. 3, 2, 1. You're dead.
64 jet.
You're not dead. Why are you not dead?
1C.
You're not dead!
30 seconds left.
Okay,
This is so sad. This is so sad. This is so sad. What is your team doing?
Okay, they have guns. If they give me a gun,
I'm crying. I'm crying.
why would he be there?
Why would he be there? What do you mean, why would he be there? Why would he be there? Because he has legs. You know, like... Oh my god, dude. 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 Dude.
Okay, and now we have guns. Chamber.
No! No, this is a no cope zone. You wanna cope? There's a Discord channel for cope.
Great chamber, please.
They have legs, they can move. You need to have your gun out, you need to be ready. If you want to use your utility, use your utility in cover. But there wasn't really a reason for you to use your utility there, because there were no smokes up that you could have mollied or anything, so...
Really fast.
Again, we just need to have a specific plan. Any plan is better than no plan, because even let's say you don't push tree. Let's say you take the more difficult approach and you don't push tree. Pushing A main, avoiding tree, it's still gonna be more. It's still gonna give you more success. if you actually repeat that plan over and over again. Because as I showed, when you wall like this, that lets you plant. That lets you just instantly plant here. Basically. Actually, wait, no more! You can't plant here anymore, I forgot. Shit. Okay, never mind. Never mind, you can't. I forgot about that change. That little small change. Oh, actually, it's not a small change, but it's basically the only plant spot that happened here anyway. That's what I meant. Like, no one ever plants in the other areas here. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. So you have to go through tree basically. Yeah, like okay, you don't have to go through tree, but your teammates have to go through tree. So you may as well go through tree. Okay. So yeah, that just that consolidates it. I love the routing.
The one who has the most money.
But we need to go through tree. Or like there's no other way at this point. Like this is so bad. This is for the ult it's fine. With the ult it's fine, but you can't stop. 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 Ten seconds. Okay. This is more accurate. So this is basically as far as you can get. If you don't waste time in your Phoenix ult. You don't need to go this far, right? You just need to peek heaven. Like you just need to be peeking heaven, so like you can waste a bunch of time on the bomb site, but you can't waste time getting to the bomb site. Like, but peeking heaven is all you need. So like you have lots of time, and you're still like, I don't know. It shouldn't be taking you this long. Like,
Not even info.
Like if you want to molly this, like, go into custom games, practice this, you know, time it, you know, to make it take you 10 seconds, like, to get to heaven.
Dude, what do we have? What do we have?
Yeah, this is why tens actually ults here because of that. Actually, it doesn't work anymore because you're not as covered, or are you? Huh. Interesting. No, I think previously this was more covered, but it is radiant, so I guess. I don't know. Like, it's still exposed. I don't know what the old Lotus look. I can't remember what the old Lotus looked like, but. Okay. There are no safe spots here to ult. There's no safe spots to ult here. You need to have a teammate holding you, I think. I don't think it's avoidable. Like, if you ult here, well, now there's this threat of A-Link. But it's probably better. Yeah. I mean, because either way you're exposed, right? Either way you're exposed to Link. So if you're exposed to Link either way, this might be the better spot to ult from. And it's also going to be the closer spot to ult from as well. So maybe be ulting from here. I have balls. I'm actually a Chad on Phoenix, so I ult from here. This gives me like the ultimate fucking timing on everything with my ult. You shouldn't be using this ult. You can, but you need more confidence, definitely.
Nothing. Chambers. Get.
Also, the fact is, the faster you get into your ultimate, the faster you're gonna get out of your ultimate. So if an enemy does flank you, you're less likely to die to the flanker if you're actually fast enough. So it is all just a game of time, really. I don't like, when people rush, but there's times when rushing is not really consequential. Like, there's times when you should be rushing.
I'll take him.
You're not doing anything correctly here, so it's like, if you're not gonna, focus on the correctness of it, at least just do it faster, Like, if you have no ideas on how to play out the upcoming scenario, at least play it out quickly, Like,
The most important
if you have no idea. If you have an idea, then execute that idea.
Though, so I'll just hold this. Hopefully somebody pushes. If somebody pushes, I was going. It's my spot.
It's your spot.
It's Jet, of all people. I need Chamber to die though.
Because like a lot of the time, what ends up happening is like, even in the previous VOD, like Evis in one round, he just wasted a bunch of time. He wasted like 20 seconds, just kind of doing nothing. But like that's enough time to come up with a plan, right? And if you're not gonna come up with a plan, and you're just gonna stand there, there's no point in that, is there? Like, if you're just gonna stand there, you like push something instead, right? Like, if you have no plan, push.
No one's holding.
Like, his plan was he's gonna wait for teammate, right? He's gonna wait for his teammate. He shouldn't have to wait that long for his teammate. And again, like, in that case, it wouldn't have mattered either way. Like, he would have gotten into some good spots if he didn't wait for his teammate. You have Phoenix Wall. You have Phoenix Wall. Nice. That's actually wonderful. That's actually wonderful. Really good. I don't know about that, Molly. You need to run. You need to run through it.
One of that corner.
You need to run through that, Molly.
Left side. Hold.
What the fuck?
Nice.
They move so fast.
Obviously, perfect lurk.
So like you should have basically like 3 states of being. 1, the state of rushing, whenever you just cannot come up with a plan, or you don't know what to expect, or whatever the fuck. 2, a state of planning, and then 3, a state of actually executing onto the plan. And if you're executing a plan, no matter what the plan is, that's when you should not be rushing it. That's when you should actually be like, actually like thoughtful about it.
What can I say?
Because otherwise, anytime you have no plan, or anytime you don't really, you're not really visualizing what the hell is going to happen after you ult, for example, just ult, like YOLO, you only live once.
Professional lurker. Okay.
You want to play? Let's play.
Nice. Chamber also has ult. Take orb out.
Break wall, Govi. Break wall, Govi. Break wall, Govi.
Okay, yeah, that's a good plan.
Too late.
That's not too late. It's not too late. It's not too late to go be. It is kind of too late, actually. Never mind. It's too late because we have a. Never Never mind, we don't have a...
Guys, Jet.
I'm gonna fucking try. You know this is only happening because you're not going tree, right? Like, so site is clear, tree is not clear. I thought the ult cleared tree, but no, it didn't. Either way, with or without ult, you just need to go tree.
Jet.
I would love to help. Obviously, you weren't aware of your angles. Obviously, like, you should have done something else. Like, for example, here, you have Phoenix wall. You can just wall off stairs and then proceed to go onto the bomb site. Pinch tree with your teammates from the bomb site by being in the bomb site. Picking a tree from the site. That's, you know, that's one way to do it. But we're not really using the map like our playground. We're not really confident enough. Even though to develop that confidence, we need to actually, like, do shit that a confident person would, you know? And this is not the shit of a confident person. Look, your jet is here. So you literally just ignored your jet. Like, I know that we're gonna lose Spike here, but like a good alternative. Let's say if we don't push tree, we ignore tree. Let's let our teammates die pushing tree. The other alternative is to go with the jet. Like, this is so backwards. Like, the only way in which this round can go badly is if you just don't clear tree. Like, you're just so disconnected from your teammates. That's like, that's the number one thing. Like, I don't know. And then, you know, this thing here.
Guys, Jet.
Your teammates are obviously also lost. Like, that doesn't help things. You know, obviously, it's not helping that your teammates are doing nothing on the B side. But at the same time, we're just as lost here. Like, luckily we win the round, so it's not too bad. I like to hold from here onto the B main, because it's a much better off angle. If you one-tap the enemy with ADS, it's also really easy.
No, I'm lurking.
You don't need to lurk. I never think about lurking when I play Phoenix. What I think about is just the opportunities. Like, right now, what opportunity do we have? We have the opportunity to rush the B site, fuck the enemy up if they peek us early. We can also fake the B site and go C through the C spinning doors.
Be careful.
Or we can fake and go back A. The enemy has pushed up A. That would be a call for us to go B or C. Maybe kill an enemy B and go C. Perfect. We can wall across. Wall across, please. Dude. We need to watch more Phoenix players, dude. We need to watch Sabrosa. We need to watch, like, someone. Like, Tens, even. Tens doesn't play Phoenix much, but, like... If we wall this, it creates such a threat. It creates the most amazing threat. Like, we don't even to... Not even like that. Like that, maybe. Like this, maybe. Like, this creates the most amazing threat ever. Genuinely. Like, you can destroy the chamber trip. If there's a chamber trip That will let you destroy the chamber trip, force the chamber to stay behind. Let's just pretend this is chamber, because I cannot find chamber. It's going to force the chamber, or an additional enemy on top of that, to stay behind, because what the fuck is the Phoenix doing? So you destroy the trip, you open the spinning doors, whatever your teammates are doing, fine, fine, like let them do their shit. But you need to be here and toggle the spinning doors, and let's see, like we're not gonna go C, right? Or we're going to C, yeah.
B.
Not A, but C.
Careful chamber, nobody's holding your B.
So like
I'll take
that would have been perfect for like a pinch onto the C mound. Like if there was an enemy C mound, they would have been dead 100% of the time, because you'd be connected with your team and you'd be shooting the enemy in the back afterwards. So like from both sides, like we don't need to destroy the chamber trip, but it would have been good to at least throw down the Phoenix wall so that we can cross to the switch. Oh wait. Oh look. Enemy. Maybe we could have killed them earlier. You never know. Maybe they would have played a bit more passively if they realized that, hold on, the Phoenix might be scaling up onto the B sides, or maybe multiple enemies would be scaling up onto the B sides. You don't know what they'd be thinking.
Nice.
It's like establishing your presence in B main may have just resulted in the enemy not taking the space back, you know?
one mound.
Nice.
Let him die, let him die. Hide. Why?
And we're dead. This is really bad. It's gonna be good if they jump. Okay, no.
I'm going from tree, that's it. Open door.
Are we gonna go through tree and open the door? Is that what we're saying? The smoke fucked us up. Both smokes, kind of. That's a risky. Yes. Clear the left. Clear the left. It's okay, actually, because our teammates are gonna follow behind us. Perfect. Value. Now flank. Now flank. 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 Flank.
This guy, I can't.
Alright, so listen, dude. Like, we need to relax here. We need to relax here. Like, even here, we want to now. The enemy flank. The enemy is flanking us. There's a flank threat. There is a very real flank threat, I believe, as a result of the fact that our chamber has died. Or do we have info on all of them? Do we have info on all of the enemies? Do we have information on all of the enemies? Cypher is not here. Cypher isn't here. Clove is here. So Clove.
This guy, I can't.
Where's Chamber and Cypher? Where is Chamber and Cypher? Up until a while ago, we only knew that there was a Reyna on the A side. That's not enough information for us to, you know, not be worried about flank after our chamber dies. Like, we want to take a moment after we die in the Phoenix ult to actually just look around, you know, look at the minimap, look at the top of the screen to see like who's alive, who's dead, who's got ultimates. Let's see like what traps we have stationed. Okay, there's a trap for flank. Our chamber's fighting, so we fight with him, but we have full utility. I wouldn't concern myself with the chamber really. Like, he should have ult. Why is he not ulting? What? Okay, that's just brain dead. On 10-11, our chamber is not using his ultimate. What? Is that a visual glitch? Like, I don't know, dude. That's so weird. But we can see where the enemy is. There's one close left, there's one there.
This guy.
Or was there? No, there was. No, was it? Or was that the clove? That was the clove. Never mind. Okay. Yeah. This is so difficult. This is so difficult. Like I'm. Okay, so fuck this situation. Basically, fuck this entire scenario. This should not be happening. The reason this should not be happening is because your chamber should have ultimate active. He should be killing this clove, or he should not be dying. At the same time, you will then have more time to flash, use your wall, use utility, you know, kind of calm down for a second, right? Like, if that's me in this situation, 10 times out of 10, after I spawn here, like, after I've, like, not even spawned, I'm just looking to see, like, what needs to be done. Like, okay, our gecko is planting, we have a heaven smoke up, most of our teammates, like, some of our teammates died on the bomb site, so, yeah, our chamber, he's about to fight, so, like, yes, I'd be getting ready to fight with him, but I would try. I don't know, it's a weird outcome. It's a weird outcome. I think partly this is a mechanical mistake here, because we're not ready to peak the fight cleanly, like we would in, like, a deathmatch. That's one thing, obviously, but another thing is maybe we want to pay attention to that chamber in the first place. But, like, you know, so many good things can happen if we, you know, if our teammates are just, like, 1% more aware, and we also just make the right decisions. It's like here, like, we're just not ready to pre-aim the angle properly. Like, we're, like, aiming here, over here, and next we're aiming over here. It's like first the left, then the right. Like,
This guy, I can't.
It's above
kill
goal,
him.
he's
Yeah.
and also the fact that you're opening the spinning doors also gives away to your clove, to the enemy clove, that you might be peeking. I hope that makes sense.
Where anybody is, actually.
Because that's where the noise is happening as a result of, like, someone, you know, toggling the switch. So, like, if they're toggling the switch, it's either to get into tree or to get out of tree. So
The ultimate was almost useless. I knew one was close. Behind box 4 here. Then I should have molly either drop or topped and pushed them. But instead I didn't molly anything. I just killed.
yeah, that's another thing, is if you chill, you also get more time to make the enemy doubt themselves. Like, they are exposed to multiple angles here. Like, in this area, they are exposed to, like, a million angles, basically. I mean, technically, like, if you swing from here, like, yeah, they're exposed, but let's ignore that. So, like, there's multiple, you know, crossfires, basically, for where they can get shot from. So, this is not a scenario where they should be winning, really, when you think about it. But it's just because one of your teammates is too passive and one of your teammates is too aggressive that this happened. So what you need to do is you need to try and match the pace of either of your teammates, whether it is your chamber or your gecko. There's no real winning here. Even if you traded the chamber,
Killed
like
him. But since he wasn't in the
even if you change, even if you trade the chamber, there's still 2 more enemies alive.
Visible.
They probably have full utility, I would guess, if they're good.
Then he obviously went behind box or here. Preferably drop. Yeah, we have to play slow. One's going to push, the other's going to die. I'm abandoning it.
Yeah, that's just bait our jet. Beautiful. Good swing, good swing. We don't need to crouch on this angle, but...
She's speaking far too
No, why didn't we... What? Okay, brother. Clear your angles. You're so dead. You're not dead. This is hilarious, dude. Imagine if the enemy just took that time to cross into the rat corner.
Expected it. Why?
Okay, listen, the molly is not for that. The molly is for... This is what the molly is for, this area here. Because it forces the enemy back into CT or out into the open. So this molly here, this is much better to throw. Your flashes cannot do this. And you just want to flash this instead. Like, however you want to peek it after. You know, jump out like a maniac. It's up to you. Like, you can literally, like, jump into this spot here. With your, like, back against this wall. Pre-aiming the corner as you flash out. And they're probably not going to be able to, like, spam you or anything. So you just get a free kill. You dodge their bullets if they do spam you blindly, and yeah.
Go fast.
Cypher, wait, I'll die.
Cypher, wait, I'll die. What do you mean you'll die? The goal is not to die. The goal is to kill them.
I expected it. I should.
And if you do want to molly that, then bounce it off the wall. Just bounce it off the wall, brother. Just make it go. Yeah, that's a thing. That's also a thing. I feel like eating pizza right now. Ooh, I feel like pizza. Ooh, it's pizza day. It's pizza day. It has to be pizza day. Okay, anyway.
CT, also CT.
No, like, the reason these kinds of mistakes happen is because you've not repeated the right utility usage enough times. That's it. Like, it's just an ingrained habit. Like, you already know, you probably already knew that you're not meant to throw your Phoenix Molly there, but you probably just forgot in the moment, and you, instead of using your flash, instead of using your wonderful flash, that's very effective at clearing close range angles.
Wait, I'll die.
You used your molly instead. Oh wait, did you try to use it to destroy the Cypher Trip? Because I don't think a Cypher Trip can be on that box. I mean, if that's what you thought, then okay, but the Cypher Trip was already destroyed, so you mollied nothing. Apart from the enemy. No, definitely not. Okay.
Nice.
Okay, you won the round on luck alone. That's okay. Luck is what you need, definitely. But, like, notice that, like, okay, if there's so much leeway where, like, you're just able to get lucky like that and win rounds even after throwing them, imagine what rank you would be if you didn't throw the rounds, you know? Like, just, you know, fixing the mistakes that, like, you can obviously fix. Like, it's not even, like, shit that, like, oh, maybe it takes a bit of insight or, like, understanding of the game. Not even that shit. Just understanding Like, not understanding, just fixing the shit that, like, obviously is easy to not commit again, you know? Like peeking with your molly as the Cypher cage is about to go down, instead of just using your flash to flash out, because a flash on that timing instead of a molly would have been perfect. Like, would have been the best thing ever.
Phoenix, jump always peek it.
Okay, let's see.
Yes. Amazing. I love the yes.
Hi, he's close. Chamber's close. Chamber's close. Chamber's close. He's so close. Chamber's so close. I can smell him. I can literally smell him. Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is. There's the fire chamber.
Nice. And we
Okay.
not in as B.
Smelled him from a mile away, dude. I could smell his sweaty armpits. This molly does nothing, dude. This molly does absolutely nothing. Your jet is insane. Please, go trade your jet. No! Brother!
What am I doing?
You're doing nothing. What am I doing? I'm doing nothing. I am sitting literally clueless as to what to do when I have everything to do. I can hold the stairs smoke. I can help my jet. I can push the bomb site. I can push the bomb site through A main. I can push the bomb site from tree. I can molly the stairs smoke so that the enemy does not fuck my team up and me, because I wasn't ready to hold it. So anyway,
Looking at jets, staring at
Stairs.
like literally anything here would have been good. Anything apart from nothing.
that. What was it? What am I doing?
Anything
Looking at
apart
jets,
from
staring at
nothing
stairs.
would have been great.
She's not that beautiful.
If we win this, oh, we're gonna win this. Oh shit.
Okay, this
Oh my god.
Actually, that's not plan. What am I doing?
No fucking way. Wait, what's the question here?
What's my plan? What's my plan? What am I doing? Okay.
I mean, there's no need to complicate it. Just push A.
Should we contest A main? Like,
Yes! Yes! Ding ding!
Yes.
Correct. Correct
okay, now
response.
we're going act. Let's go.
Correct response. Correct. Very good.
No one will go there though.
Oh,
The
if
jet
you...
might dash to the left side.
Ooh. If the jet might dash the left side, we can molly the left side instead of the right side. And then we can flash the right side. How's that for a plan?
Okay, I will push left side.
Oh, look! The jet dashed to the left side. Are we really not going to trust that intuition of ours?
Nice. One C.
Listen. The round is still not won. We need to help our clove.
Three, all three.
We need to help our clove. Usually, there's no need to overcommit. Like, right now we are kind of overcommitting. The enemy jet did cross, that's true. But we punished her. We kind of basically got a 1v1 on her. And the enemies did not push out. And they usually don't really push out like that, like if you noticed. We're just able to take A main pretty easily. So it's really important to kind of catch on to that like we're taking A main pretty easily. So we can just rotate. Like, we need to be shooting this door like much sooner. Like maybe 5 seconds sooner, 10 seconds sooner, you know? I'm just getting ready to rotate, because these comms are great from our teammates. Our clove is also great.
Do reverse entry.
Reverse entry? What the hell is reverse entry? There's no one. You need to trade your clove. Ooh. Okay. So this is really tough, but
Yeah, let's do.
we have all this time that we spent rotating. We have this entire period of time. This whole ass entire period of time to make up a plan. The plan can be anything. But what is the best plan? The best plan is to wall something like this. Maybe like, you know, something like that will be fine, you know? Just wall like that. And then what that lets us do is it lets us flash. Wow. 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 We flash around here. We flash around here because if there's an enemy here, they're also gonna get blinded. If an enemy pushes out of our wall from C main, then we also can't really flash as easily. And also they're just gonna peek us and dodge our flash. So we want to reverse flash here with our wall kind of back a little bit. And this should help us take the maximum amount of space. And at the same time, we are jumping past the enemy's crosshairs. So we are going to jump past the enemy's crosshairs after this flash. So this way, we're not going to get headshotted or spammed. If we had our molly, which it's fine to use it, right? But let's say we saved our molly. Well, another thing we can do also is molly bend. Very simple. And then this is just an ultimate flash zone in that case. This entire thing then becomes a flash zone. And they're just fucked. They either have to walk into the molly or into your flash. And as long as you jump past their crosshairs, they're not gonna spam you like that. Because another thing is, if you flash here, bend might not be flashed as much. So you want to flash here so that bend is fully flashed. But also, you don't need the Phoenix wall. That's the thing. Like the flash itself would have been fine because it would also blind into C main. So any enemies holding C main from mound, they will also get flashed. So you do get a timing where you can just focus on the bomb side for a second.
Okay.
And the smoke.
He ulted. 6 bullets. Nice.
Oh my goodness. So close.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's just a tricky area, really. Like, you shouldn't feel bad about this, because this is something I struggled with. How to play this area with my flash, because it's such a strong flash zone, but I can't really capitalize off it. Like, it's just, yeah.
Now we don't have
Okay, we're gonna push C. C is fine. We want our gecko to flash, not us. Not us! There's no need to stack flashes in this area. It's just a waste of a flash.
If Cypher here, let's rotate.
Yep. Oh, Cypher is here.
Yes, Cypher.
Let's go.
Ooh. Do we not, like... Is this our first round or second round of the game? We already know Cypher is playing. We already know Cypher is playing. I'm gonna get a headache. We already know Cypher is playing here. Why did we push C in the first place if we know Cypher is playing here? We pushed C in the first place if we knew Cypher was playing there because we wanna destroy the Cypher setup. And then decide what to do. Like, do we destroy Cypher setup and commit? Do we try and, you know, catch out any flankers? Do we try and just, yeah, fake the C hit, you know?
I took the op shots.
Okay, so first of all, you need smokes. You always need smokes. You're forgetting about smokes. It's okay, because it's not your job, but at the same time, you need to be aware of that. Your clove needs to smoke something. Like, they need to smoke something. Like, this smoking here is fine, smoking here is fine, smoking here is okay. Against an operator, the smoke is fine. Yes, you could have also walled. Walling would have been perfectly fine. How I usually wall is I go here, I go like that, I wall kind of across like that, because it gives me like just a little bit more space compared to if I walled like across here instead. So yeah, this is nicer than this. And this also lets me get the orb. And if I get spammed, for example, if an enemy tries to spam me as I'm taking the orb, I can get off the orb, can flash through, and fuck them up, depending on how I placed my wall. And at the same time, by the point that I've taken the orb, what if my clove is close enough to smoke for me, right? Then I can actually over-aggress, and so the wall should be like curved. Let me curve it. the wall should be like kind of like that, if you can. Because then you can basically isolate this area here. This entire area here, you can then isolate with a flash, if needed.
I took the op shot, CT.
So yeah, we're just kind of...
Um,
We're not aware of the enemy being able to fuck us up. Even if they didn't have an operator, like, the enemy could be holding us stairs, and we could just be dying to a regular Vandal instead. Like, that's how exposed we are. It doesn't matter if it's an op or not.
close, close, close.
We're just leaving ourselves open. Nice clip.
Great, bro. Great. Good round. That's the why he pushed.
The plant spot itself is also shit. On this bomb site, you need to be the one planting, definitely, because players just don't adapt. Like, they're planting here, which is a shit plant spot. You need to be planting here, like, as much as possible. Like, basically, you need to wall across, something like that, you know, plant. If you get spammed, you know, it's up to your teammates to, like, counter spam.
I don't know if that's true though.
And take the site. But it's unlikely you'll get spammed, because the only way in which you can get spammed is from here or from here, right? There's a wallbang lineup from here, because I'm a nerd. But basically, if your teammates are pushing from main, which they usually will, the enemy will have to focus their attention here. So you might only get spammed from drop. And if you're only going to get spammed from drop, it's not really an issue. It's going to be like one guy from far away. And it's unlikely in the first place. You know, how many times does your Gecko or whoever, you know, mollies drop and no one's drop, you know? Like, pretty much always. Like, no one plays drop. Like, players play drop
This is so bad.
so rarely.
I need some.
Left the molly again. Ooh. Okay. We destroyed
Sova's
this
here.
chamber
Okay.
trip.
I'm going to flash in. Wait, flash and then push.
No, take your time! Take your time!
I will.
Oh!
Kill
The
me.
calmness
Yeah,
disappeared.
So much more.
Okay. You need to engage your Clove again. We don't really have our Initiator with us. So who's the next best person to help us? It's our Clove. She can smoke for us, she can literally just smoke this. Or she can smoke like this. You know, it really depends. But this is good because then it lets you kind of focus on this close left area. So, like, whatever smokes she throws is gonna help you a bit.
Wait, flash and then push. I whiffed.
So yeah, we did get a bit over aggressive.
Or
Also, because we already know that the enemy gives up A pretty easily, we can keep our molly. Like, if we keep our molly, well then, where's molly? Here's a molly. Then we can molly this as well, and then push. And then whoever's
flash.
in here is fucked. Again, you know. You don't even need the smoke. Like, the smoke is just optional. The smoke is just for you to be able to push up more.
Next round. Next round we have all. They're playing all.
Also, you need to be buying Odin. You need to be buying Odin in overtime. I'm sorry to tell you, but
It's a bad
like,
idea. I know it's a bad idea. I know for a fact it's a bad idea.
it's a waste of economy not buying Odin.
Okay, what are they doing? They're friends. That's the problem. So I can't. trust them.
It's a problem that people have friends. Oh, I see. I see how it is.
Just run tree.
Okay, nice. Good plan. Good plan. They're fighting for A.
One rubble. One top rubble. On top of rubble.
We're very passive here. Way too passive. Way too passive. Way too passive. Way too passive.
On top of rubble.
Way too passive. We need to match the enemy's energy by flashing. We need to match the enemy's energy by trading utility. We run up, we flush, we fuck them up. The jet is isolated, and then we can just fight the jet. We can use like a smoke. To play defense after us, I don't want to remind them that OP exists. Okay. Well, if we just throw down a schmoke, a wall, a phoenix wall, we can then focus on the jet.
Cypher.
This is still okay, but... Okay, it's okay. The enemy is bad, so this is a... Because they play defense after us, I didn't want to remind them that an operator exists. Odin, Odin. I wouldn't worry about that too much. Like, dude, if you remind the enemy that the Odin exists, or that the operator exists, by you using the operator or the Odin, that's fine, because you will have already gained an advantage over the enemy. You will already have like a tempo, or like you're already going to be ahead of the enemy in terms of the advantage that you've created. So like a tempo. Like if you played chess, it's basically like a tempo. The time it's going to take the enemy to start using the Odin or the operator is going to be a bit later.
Flank, yeah.
Good flash, good flash. Aha!
Get him.
Yeah. Surprise, surprise.
Actually,
We didn't clear our angles.
Just look there randomly. Cypher's name.
Clove should have died. Cypher is bad. Cypher is bad. He doesn't wallbang. Clove should have died there. I'm so disappointed. Wait, you won that? You won? Wait. You won that.
Well played.
You lucky bastard. This is my level of luck, dude. Wait, you have my level of luck. What the fuck?
Awful, really, but
This is crazy.
awful game, actually.
This is insane. Wow. Wow. Okay. Sure. I mean, dude, that's... dude. It's just minor adjustments. Like, please, dude, I hope you were taking notes. I hope you were taking notes, because I don't feel like taking notes after 2 VODs back to back. That's amazing. That's awesome, dude. Amazing job on winning. Yeah, dude. Dude, please clip that other one. You didn't clip the other one. You didn't clip the other play, which is so sad.
No, good luck, have fun.
Honestly, I don't know about the... I don't really know about the
No.
thing about rushing. It's like, you know, you don't want to do nothing, right? You don't want to be like so passive that you're not doing anything. You're just letting the time run down, right? That's not something that's worth doing, right? So, at the very least, I know that that's correct in terms of that, but like whether you want to also apply that whenever you have no plan, I think in the first place you should have any plan. Like, you should have any plan possible. Like, just even if it's just flashing the enemy and killing them, you know.
Have fun.
But yeah, it's decent. It's decent. Yeah, we do need to be more willing to rotate and stuff. Like, like when I watched Nats and Subrosa play Lotus, they would very often just start towards B, or 10s would start in spawn, like you have here, and they would just rotate. They would just rotate to where the enemy is, which is mostly what you're doing, but it just needs to be faster. And going for those plays in A main is obviously always good. Yeah, no, that's a fucking amazing game, dude. Like, it's amazing, and it's bad at the same time. But yeah, we should be engaging our teammates a bit more, like because on these A pushes here, for example, it's not amazing to just have your jet and you fight it. Like it's still nice if like your gecko was with you, or like if your clove could smoke for you, you know. If she could smoke deep, that would be great, right? Like if the enemy is giving up A easily, then you know the next smoke to throw would be here, and then you can take the rest of the area pretty safely, pretty easily. So yeah, this is a kind of the main thing is, yeah, just if you're gonna engage an area, you know, see how maybe your teammates could help you, especially your controller and initiator. Your jets, you know, like your duelists, your duelists and your sentinels, they usually cannot help as much as your initiators and controllers. So it usually makes sense to make your initiators and controllers your bitches in ranked, even if they're not your duo. But yeah, that's about it. I need to kind of get busy now. Drink some water. Yeah, I'll post this lineup maybe. It's like, it's not really a lineup. It's like, as with every Phoenix lineup, it's like you can just throw it randomly and it's probably gonna land. So you can just literally guess how to throw it. Yeah, you don't need to thank me because I'm just doing it for myself. But yeah, if you're benefiting from it, great. If you're not benefiting from it, I don't give a fuck. I only give a fuck if what I've done was of like good quality, of a good standard, which it wasn't. So for now, everything I'm doing is inadequate, at least compared to a lot of things that I'm good at. But yeah.